some sort of lock-in is occurring.
It's like NBA YoungBoy said, we twisting up our fingers. We went to a show. That dude Josh Block was there.
Yeah.
He's a drunk autistic guy on Instagram.
Yeah, so I'm also drunk and autistic.
Someone called him Daniel Larson.
They did.
And he started tweaking.
Them niggas over there, they're sharing hoes. They're sharing jeans. That's just not the kind of niggas that we are.
Haters sharing jeans. We got like 4 underwears on between the 2 of us. Man, I'm on the Gobcast right now, bro.
We are on the fucking Gobcast
right now.
We're here. Wow, dude. I mean, before we even do the intro, I just got to say, I feel like this episode's been a long time coming.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've gotten a hell of a lot of messages and comments about this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Do people hit you guys up a lot telling you like to pull up to this?
Yeah,
All the
no.
time.
Like when we posted that thing on Instagram of us getting food, I got like probably like over like 200 messages probably.
Really?
Like mad people hitting me
People
up.
have been asking us to come on here for a minute. I'm not going to front.
Same shit over here, bro. I feel like I get comments about you guys every week, and I'm sorry, everyone at home watching, that it took 110 weeks for us to make this happen. But thanks for your patience, because here we are, ladies and gents, with episode 110 of the Gobcast, and we have 2 of the most highly requested guests that we've ever brought to the studio. And we also have the first ever double interview. We're here today with 2 great homies of mine. We've got Acid Souljah and Christ Dillinger here. And I mean, boys, thank you both for pulling up.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for having us. We'll do a left and a yeah. There we go. Now, before we get any further into this episode, I always like to do this for the audience who somehow isn't tapped in with you guys. They don't know either of you guys' music. How would you introduce yourself?
Christ Dillinger. I'm pretty high right now.
Me too.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm a guy. I live in New York City. I live with this guy. I make music. I'm a guy. I'm a guy like you.
Yeah. Acid Souljah. I'm from Houston. I live with this guy. I'm a guy. We make music. It's awesome. It's a blessing.
And you guys both live in New York now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we live in
Can we?
oh, fuck.
Yeah, we can bleep that.
Can we
Easily.
start that?
Bleep that super
Yeah.
easily.
Dude, you're my man's. So I feel like I'm just talking to you, and I just didn't even mean to say that.
Listen, anything that you guys say that you don't want to say in the show, you could just say real quick, like, "Hey, bleep that," and we'll take a note.
Okay, sweet.
sorry,
All right.
sorry.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yep.
I'm sorry, dude. My bad.
But what's New York like? How long you guys been living there?
It's been nice. I like living there. I mean, I miss Houston a lot, but it's a good change of pace. You can take the train and you can get good food easier.
Yeah.
And like it's just like chill. Like I don't know. I'd be like playing games in the crib a lot, so I don't really be like doing that much.
In New York, you just stay in the crib a lot?
I mean, I go out a lot, but
we go out a lot, but he'd be in the crib a lot too.
I just be like working on music and playing games and shit.
I feel like New York's like prime time place to pop out. And like,
I'd be popping out.
okay.
I'd be popping
So you
out.
just strike a fine balance. There you go. What about you? How you feel about New York?
So I grew up in Bridgeport, Connecticut, which is like an hour north of New York. So I've kind of been going to New York my entire life, like my family and shit, and just like by myself. But living there, definitely like I understand like why there's like a certain like a New Yorker like culture.
Yeah.
Like there's definitely like it's like fast paced, and I like it. I like living there, and I like how all my friends always have to come to the city. Because most of my friends are people that like me that make music and stuff, or like working in entertainment like you. And whenever they come, everyone has to go to New York at some point.
100%.
We all got to go to New York. It's like the holy pilgrimage of like entertainers.
If you do any sort of entertainment, there's really 2 cities, bro. It's LA and New
LA
York.
and New York.
That's
you
it.
You got to go to
Yeah.
New York. Like so, I always see my friends at least like once a year because everyone's got to go to New York. Like probably it's like once a year.
Yeah, it's like the central thing for like everything. Like you can also go everywhere easily from there. All the flights go everywhere, and like it's easy to like go from like one place to another and stuff. And like there's a lot of events that happen there, so it's like a good place to be when you're like just trying to do things.
Yeah, and also if you like watching shows, I can always catch like my favorite like artists that I f with. Those niggas are always in New York, so I can always like catch like.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Is that mainly why you guys stay out there, just for the ease of like collaborating and doing work?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun, bro. I like in my head, I'm always just like, man, I wish I could drop everything and go get like a 1-bed apartment in like Manhattan and just fuck off for a couple of years. But like, It's a big commitment living there.
It is.
Yeah.
But think about it like this. What if you got a place there and you like Airbnb'd it? And you
Is that what you do?
No, it's not, but it's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Whenever I leave the city, and I'm going to buy a house in Connecticut and just live out there, but I'm going to get a crib out there. I'm never going to get rid of it. I'm going to Airbnb it. And then whenever I want to go there, I'll just like go there. But I think that owning an apartment in New York, just like based on my knowledge of living on the East Coast for my entire life, those apartments are steadily increasing in value.
I feel like they never stop, bro.
They never stop.
That's crazy.
They never stop. So it would be a good idea to, get in there and then you just have that. It's a good asset.
Yep.
It's a good asset.
Is there anything you guys like don't with about being in the city?
Yeah.
You perked up immediately. I know you got something big.
Not gonna lie, we don't even like it there that much.
Really? What?
I mean, like, it's like kind of dirty sometimes.
Yeah.
Mad dirty.
It kind of smells like pee in a lot of places.
Smells like pee.
Weird people, crazy people.
It's really expensive.
It's expensive. Sometimes the train says it's gonna be there, but it's not there.
Let me break down to you how expensive it is.
Okay.
So so
You're talking to a guy who pays 14% state tax, by the way. So like,
you're in Cali.
we're in Cali, bro. I get it. I get it.
So
but fill me in.
There's little things that they don't tell you about. So like our electric bill, we like it when it's cold. During the summer,
too.
my AC is on at the lowest setting constantly.
Bro,
I
love that so
love
much.
the cold. I love when it's cold.
Do you like the temp in here right now?
It's amazing. It's perfect.
If I turned it colder, would you be happy?
I'd be completely fine.
I would be good with that. Yeah.
Bro, what? Make it 63, please.
Yes.
We can run that.
Bro, there's 3 yeses.
I love the cold weather. But get this. So when the winter hit in New York, we just got a new apartment. It's on the 4th floor. So, like hot air rises. So it's already warm up there a little bit. Yeah. And it was the winter time. And I'm like, yo, low key, I'm not going to put the heat on. Because I like it when it's cold. I don't need the heat. So I'm like, we all like the cold. We're not running the heat. So me and this guy, we're not running the heat in our apartment. And then, like, I get the electric bill. It's more than it was the month before when I was running the AC.
Why? Like,
I have no idea. I call Con Edison. They're like, yeah, that's just how much you used. I'm like, dude, no, it's not. These niggas are playing with me. The electric bill is so crazy. I can't.
How much was it?
Dude, $300. $300, bro.
I'd be running some bullshit electronics in my house, and my shit's like half that.
Dude.
And I don't pay the bill anyways.
My mom's bill, her house is way bigger than mine, obviously. Her bill is like $100 a month. $300 electric bill for no reason. And then I went on my Instagram. I saw all my friends live in New York like posting like, oh, my bill's so high. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, these cocksuckers are just charging us whatever.
They ran it up on everybody.
Yeah. They're just charging whatever they feel. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, I can't even do anything about this. I was going to call that nigga. I was like, yo, come to my house and read the meter. Read the meter right now. Come read it in front of me and tell me how much the bill is. $300 bill. I think also too, like a lot last year in the winter, we were touring Europe. We weren't even home.
Yeah, facts.
I'm like, how's the bill $300?
Yeah, the bill.
And you didn't have anyone like house sitting or nothing?
No.
Nah.
How the do they bill you?
I don't know. No idea.
We turn everything off and I don't know.
And then the bill came in. Since it's gotten warmer, the bill just came in. Mind you, we still haven't been home, but the new bill is like $200. It's like, dude, you guys just ran it up because everyone else is using their heat. So you just like it trickled down to us, like the bill. So our shit is like, I don't know. But New York has little fees like that, little shit. They're just like, it's like Monopoly. They're just like, you step on the wrong square, it just $500 here.
It's just all the little bullshit that adds up. I'm curious. You guys are roommates, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you guys split the bill?
It's half.
Half, yeah.
50-50? Yeah. Yeah.
Rachel.
Do you guys like, I feel like every time I've had roommates, it always goes to shit. Are you guys good roommates?
Yeah.
We're fire roommates.
Yeah, he's not annoying to live with.
Yeah, he's super chill.
What would you say like makes it work with you two?
I feel like we're both like clean people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
we have, OCD.
He's not like a dirty person, and neither am I.
Yeah.
And that's like the biggest thing. It's like I can't live with someone that has like dirty dishes and like a filthy bathroom.
I feel
and,
that,
like,
dude.
Like unhygienic, trash full. I have to be like able to like feel clean and comfortable in my space.
Yeah.
And he's like the same way. And then also we're aligned on like what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we have like shared creative spaces. So we work together. Like, you know what I mean? It like benefits us.
Do you guys have like a recording setup like at the crib and everything?
Yeah.
We have 2 different setups.
Nice.
And we have a third setup for people that don't like, the people that like come through and shit, and there's like too many people at our house, we'll like record like, we have like another setup. But then we have like, we both have setups in our rooms that we use.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We make a lot of music together, so it's like, it's really convenient to like be able to just like, you know,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, I'm trying to make a song with you, and then it's just like, he's just like right there, you know. So,
Yeah, I make like all my music at home for the most part.
yeah, same. All my songs I make at the crib.
You guys prefer that over the studio?
Yeah.
Why's that?
definitely.
Not really a big fan of the studio.
Why?
It's cool though.
Because like in the studio, they got their shit. I'm trying to use my shit.
Yeah.
It's more of just like a comfort thing?
Kind of like, I mean, I like the quality when you go to a studio and stuff, but like when I'm like at home, it's easier for me to just like use my phone and get on and get off and like really sit there and like tweak it the way I want it to be.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes like you don't get that like freehand like malleability or manipulation.
You don't have full control over what you're doing.
Yeah. And I like having like the whole like pie in my hand and not just a slice.
Fuck yeah. Real quick, could you just pull your mic a little closer to you?
Oh yeah, of course.
Perfect. Fuck yeah. I can't see you past the lights, bro. It's all white light over here. I can only see like whoever's ankles those are.
It's Eric.
I couldn't even tell it was Eric.
I can tell by the ankles.
I couldn't even tell it was Eric. Now, speaking of the squad you brought, what was that?
He's not sleeping. I'm sorry. I thought he was asleep.
You guys all took some fat dabs before we started.
Oh yeah, I'm fried.
Except for you.
I don't do dabs.
You're not a smoker.
I smoke, but I don't do dabs though.
Okay.
I love smoking weed, but I just don't really like dabs that much.
Why is it?
Because it strings me out.
Okay.
Maybe it's like affects me differently. I might be missing like the genetic molecule that makes like the dabs like chill for me. But also, I'm not gonna lie, and it's probably the bigger reason, I just really enjoy a nice joint. Mm-hmm. I like smoking. If cigarettes were like more like cool, I'd probably like. I used to chain smoke cigarettes. I used to chain smoke. I used to smoke almost a pack of Marb 27s every day. I just really fuck with smoking. So like if I take a dab, it's like one hit, which is like one smoke, and then I'm good.
Yep.
I kind of like having the joint and like letting it roast for like 30, 40 minutes, just like smoking it. I like smoking. I enjoy the act of smoking. So I think that's kind of the real reason why I don't like dabs that much. I do love being high.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that just don't. I like smoking weed.
Now, you on the flip side, you love taking dabs.
I love dabs.
I can tell you fucking love them.
I love dabs so much.
What is it about dabs that you like so much?
I don't know. I love dabs for a long time. They're like, I'm passionate about it. It's like good wax, fire like pieces to smoke the wax out of, Puffcos, everything. I love taking dabs.
Fuck yeah.
I just like, I feel like, I don't, like, obviously I love them so much, you know? And the way
this guy loves dabs.
I love dabs.
I've seen
Literally the moment I said, I looked over and I said, so you like taking dabs, and your face lit up in a way that I've never seen yet.
This guy loves
so
dabs.
like, I know you love taking dabs.
He loves the dabs.
Okay. Dabs are like the best way to smoke weed, in my opinion, because it's like, whenever I'm smoking a joint or I'm smoking a blunt or I'm taking a bong rip, one, it kind of just like with my throat. And then two, I just like the way that dabs taste. I like how fast I get like, and then also it's just like more fun. Like hitting like a rig or like trying like the different types of bangers. Like you got this crazy turf slurp that we were using. And then like Puffcos too, like when you're on the go. Yeah. Like you can do anything with dabs and you can get so high. Yeah. It's amazing. I also like edibles too.
Fuck
like,
yeah. You seem to just like getting stoned.
Yeah, like getting like really fried. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Now, what's interesting to me is the way that Christ talks about disliking dabbing is the way that you seem to dislike drinking.
Yeah.
Why don't you like drinking?
it's just like nasty to me, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to be like locked in right now.
Do you ever go through a drunk phase?
I love drinking.
I know you do. We got nice and sloshed before
I
this.
love drinking.
How many shots do we take?
Like 7. I think we could do some more though. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, bro, you know, my doctor told me to slow down on the drinking, and I did for like 2 months. And then when we went out to dinner on Sunday, I got drunker than I've been since I spoke to my doctor the first time.
Dude, that was awesome.
Bro, I got so fucked up.
I woke up full outfit on from that same night at the dinner. Dude, I woke up like this in bed like Dracula with the same outfit on. Complete shoes and everything, completely dressed. Watch on, all that. I woke up, I checked the time. I was like, damn, I didn't even take my clothes off last night.
Yeah.
I was like saying some shit. I don't even know what I was saying. They're like, yo, Christ, you were saying some shit last night. I was like, what the fuck was I saying?
Bro.
I don't even know what I was saying.
Nah, it's like, I think that it's a good inverse, you know?
Yeah.
You know, we both like different things, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
everyone has to like their different stuff.
You guys, in a lot of ways, are opposites, but like you collaborate very well. You know, you guys are very tight, even though like
I feel like we're really similar in a lot of ways too.
you
That's
are.
true, too. That is
But
Yeah.
to me, and maybe I'm, you know, this is my like virgin ears listening to your guys' music, and I got tapped into you guys recently.
Yeah.
Like a few months ago, I started getting a lot of comments about getting you both on the show, and I tapped into your guys' music, and I started listening to your Spotify's, both of you guys, and everything. Specifically, Acid Christ, where you guys first linked up.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff following, but then like a lot of your stuff before, and I feel like from my perspective, your guys' sound is very different, but like it comes together and works in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that is?
I feel like we draw from a lot of the same influences.
Yeah.
And I think that like we both think like the same type of sounds are cool.
Yeah.
And like when we come together, we take like the new ideas that we've got from like working on our own stuff and we like combine them together, and it always makes something that's like really cool and unique that like people haven't heard before.
Yeah,
like
think,
a lot of our unreleased stuff that's like coming soon is like, in my opinion,
Some real
'cause it's,
mind-blowing
like,
shit coming.
Yeah. Because it's like we've been like learning so much and going so many places, and like we've been like taking everything that we've been doing and like putting it into this, and like, you know, like just like building on what we do, and like it's like even though our solo music is like sometimes like wildly different, when we come together, it's always like a really like new and fun idea. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when it comes down to like making like art, there's like 2 different things that like play into like, you know, like something like this. It's like, so when it comes down to like there's execution and then there's content. And I feel like sometimes like the human brain like mistakes like execution and subject matter or like substance for the same thing. Like you'll hear something like you can listen to like Bach and Beethoven and they're using the same like type of instruments and shit. So you might associate those 2 things together, but the execution of how they're doing it is just like it's different. So I feel like me and him have a lot of the same like subject matter. We draw from a lot of the same like influences, like you said. So we have a lot of the same substance in our music, like the themes are the same. But the way how we execute it, like his flow and my flow, are completely different. So the juxtaposition of that, it just like gives like niggas like something to like kind of like it keeps the song interesting because it gets so wildly different, but it still maintains the same taste or subject matter that you're looking for when you're listening to the song in the first place. So even though like our flows are different or the way that we come across is different, we're still saying the same type things that come from the same like pool of like energy. So I think that's why it like flows that way. Kind of like some like Buddhist or like, I'm not sure what it is. I kind of like read about some shit like where it's like the different kinds of like chakras or energies. I forget like what like it's like there's like fire and steel or like earth and like water, and how like different chakras like kind of work well together, and then some different chakras like work well like against each other. I feel like me and his chakras like they work like well together.
You guys' chakras are hella aligned.
Yeah,
we're on
like,
like
they work
some
well
like
together.
Fuck
we're on
yeah.
like some like super Buddhist superpower stuff.
Like
Fuck
his
yeah.
like his shit combined with like my shit, it's like fire. Kind of the same thing as like other people like Ski Mask, Slump God, and like XXX.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know, Lil Wayne and Rick Ross, or like who else? Little B and Souljah Boy. You know, Smoke Dope and Ghostface Kush.
Yeah.
Like the list goes on and on. Little Peep and Little Tracy. Like certain like the styles are different, but then together it's like crazy.
Yeah.
Like so, and it's still good by itself, but together it's like a whole new element. It's like just as good. So I think that's what it is.
How long have you guys like been collaborating and known each other?
Like 2023, I think.
That's kind of recent, I feel like.
Or was it 2022 or 2023? I feel like
I don't even remember.
it's like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, like we made our first song together on the internet. A few songs online before we actually met in real life.
Yeah.
But by the time like Acid Christ came out, we had already like hung out and like started like doing a lot of things. I feel like it came out when we went on the first tour that we went on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we went on tour together in August in 2023.
We did all those songs from Acid Christ on that tour.
Yeah, it like just came out then. So by that point, like when that had come out, we had already like started working a lot.
Yeah.
And then we made the Bass Negative Squad mixtape while we were on that tour.
Yeah. Is there any way,
album, rather.
Christ, could you just pull your mic a little closer to you as well?
Yes.
Oh yeah, scoot in actually instead of pull it. We have the most ghetto mic stand for you today.
No,
Like
it's totally straight.
we had I bought a third arm just like that one, but then we realized it got in the way of the camera.
No,
so
this
like
is totally fine. With
we dug up some fun shit for you.
no,
but
thank you, my boy.
so you guys, it sounds like pretty quickly after first linking up, you guys realized you were going to do some good work together.
Yeah, I mean this tape, and the tape was like really fire.
Yeah.
We put it out, and people liked it right away, and we were like, oh shit, kind of like made some like really fire shit. We both already had like careers going that were like good before that, but then like when this tape came out, we were just like, damn, it's just like fire. We should like keep doing this.
Yeah, like our first tour was like really fun and great, and you know we just like started Bass Negative Squad from there with like the tape that we made on tour, and like got more of our friends involved in everything we were doing and stuff. And it's like the natural progression of like everything that we've been cultivating is like it makes our artistry like a lot more like aligned, I feel like, because we have like the same goals outside of like just what we're creating. We have like the same vision of what we're trying to build and like what we're trying to do, I think.
Did Bass Negative Squad come like before or after your guys' first project together?
After.
Okay.
It was like on tour. Like
we made that project while we were on tour.
Okay. So you guys realized after that project dropped, like, we really got something here.
Yeah. That shit went up right away.
Yeah.
We were with Chris Too Easy on tour, and we were like
Shout
in the
out
van
Chris.
and Booby Holiday.
Yeah.
Shout out
And
Booby.
we were like, you know, driving around the country. You know, we kept saying Bass Negative Squad, like talking about us.
Yeah.
We were making all these songs on tour. And it's like, of course, when we like put all of them together and put this tape out, we're going to call it Bass Negative Squad. Because we always do like tour inside jokes.
Yeah.
And like, it started kind of like as a joke. And then it's like, we can actually like do something with this because the tape did really good. And we just like, we love making music with our friends, and we love like doing things with our friends and like bringing them to shows and like, you know, just like putting them on our projects and stuff. It's like we're trying to build like a kind of like a world, a community per se, I guess, you know?
I mean, it seems obvious that you guys have a lot of fun with what you do.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You guys
like,
really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's like it's a blessing to be able to do this.
It's truly
Like,
a blessing.
I have to like, my fault. We lost our voice doing all these shows, you know?
It's all good.
Yeah,
but
my voice is fried.
We've been on tour, you know, too, and that's a blessing. You know, it's just like seeing like the love in real life and being able to like go and do things because of this is like, I thank God every day.
See
You know,
these people, actually like meet them, you know, like actually like it's like people like that support you on the internet. This money just like comes to this like black box on your phone. It just like pops up in your account.
Yeah.
When you actually start meeting these people and you start seeing them, taking pictures when you're talking to them, you know, you learn their names. It like just like makes the whole thing that you do just feel so much more meaningful.
Yeah.
Because your supporters are right in front of you. And it's good to I never really understood the stigma where it's like, oh, like, I'm a rapper, I hate my fans. Like I can't be around them.
Yeah, no.
It's like when you meet these people, it kind of like gives you the inspiration to like keep like making music and doing stuff because like these are the people that are supporting you that are really like changing your life.
Yeah.
Like without them, you're nothing.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
you gotta make memories with people, and you know, you get good ideas from meeting these people too, and you also meet people that can like help you. You know,
people you can work with.
Not every person that's in your crowd is like some like 16-year-old fan. Some of these people are like people that actually like have like things that they want to like tell you that could change the trajectory of your career and your life.
You never know who you'll meet at a show. Crazy people come to shows. You know? Some guy like 100 followers, but he like owns like a record label. You know, and he's like trying to like give you some bread or some shit. Like like the people you meet in real life is just so much crazier than like meeting like people on the internet. Even though I fuck with meeting people on the internet, but meeting people in real life is always like super. It's like way superior to me. Yeah. Like one thing I'll never do, I'll never meet a girl on a dating app.
Really?
Never.
Why's that?
I've never even used a dating app.
Really?
Never in my life.
I mean, it's probably smart, honestly.
Yeah, I don't like
every girl
apps.
I've met off a dating app didn't end well.
Nah,
I may have used it once when I was like 18 for like a month, but it was like I'm on Tinder, and then like I see a girl on Tinder that I went to high school with. And then I start dating her.
Yeah,
it's
you
like I could have just texted her on Instagram anyways.
Yeah.
Or like texted her phone number.
Yeah.
Because we knew each other. I didn't need Tinder for that. So that's the only time I ever used Tinder. It's like trash.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's good as like an icebreaker in that situation. Like maybe you wouldn't have known to hit that girl up until you matched. And it's like, oh.
That's true.
She kind of fucks with me, you know?
Yeah.
But
for better or worse.
What are some of the like craziest connections you guys have made at shows?
Oh,
is there any like super like crazy people that have shown up?
Let me think about it.
It's like
it's one of those things where like you talk about it all the time, and then when like you're on the spot, then like it's kind of
like
So let me think. Crazy connections. Okay, so one time we went to a show, and that dude Josh Block was there.
yeah,
the Drake and Josh guy.
World of T-shirts.
Oh no, the fucking
World of
T-shirts.
He's a drunk autistic guy on Instagram.
Yeah, so this guy walks up to me.
It's not funny. He's drunk and he's autistic. That's not a joke.
I'm also drunk and autistic, but we'll continue.
Let's go, dude.
This guy's helper.
I'm gonna sue you.
This guy's like,
what does band mean?
So
what does band mean?
He's got like a guy with him. I don't know if he's like his assistant or whatever the hell this guy is. This guy walks up to me and goes, "Yo,
he's part of the army.
My guy here is a big fan of you. Can I get a picture of you guys together?" I'm like, "Sure." So I walk back the line. Take a picture with this guy. Mind you, I don't even know who this guy is.
I was freaking out.
He knew who fucking he was. World of T-shirt.
He knew who it was. I don't have TikTok. I don't use that. I don't really watch any short form content except for like blue collar worker Instagram reels. So I fucking like take this picture with this guy with glasses on. I'm like, okay, cool. This guy's sick, lit. I'm out of here. And then Asa goes, yo, nigga, you know who? He didn't say nigga, but he was like, yo,
yeah,
you know who that is? And I'm like, nah, who's that? He goes, nigga, that he didn't say that, but he was like, nigga, that's Josh Block. And I'm like,
and he didn't say the N-word.
He didn't say the N-word. No, he didn't say that.
Yep.
But he was like, yeah, nigga, that's Josh Block. And I'm like, well, who's Josh Block? He goes, dude, this guy gets wasted on TikTok and shit, and he's beefing with Daniel Larson. Like this guy, he's like the doomsday.
Oh, I know who Daniel Larson is too.
I need to explain.
He's the doomsday to Superman. All right, you
free Daniel Larson by the way.
Real quick.
Yeah, let him come. Now you tell the rest of the story.
Yeah, because now
this is where Acid comes into the story.
Yeah.
So first off, did not say the N-word.
He did not. He never said that.
Don't need to say that.
He's never said that. He's never said that.
Second off, the reason I was telling him about Daniel Larson is because when we were leaving, someone called him Daniel Larson.
They did.
And he started tweaking. He was like...
He started bugging.
Yeah, he was bugging. He was like, I'm not fucking Daniel Larson. I'm not Daniel Larson. Like, he was getting angry as fuck.
Yo, he started bugging. He started fight the guy. Like, he was acting crazy.
He was like, I'll fucking sue everyone. And like...
He's really about that shit.
He's about that shit. Yeah. He's about that shit.
He was crashing.
Yeah, he was crashing. And I like went up to him and I was like, I had to like play it cool to get the pic. I was like, yo, Josh, I don't think you're Daniel Larson, man.
That's exactly what he said.
I was like,
let's take a pic, dude.
That's exactly what this nigga said.
I said, I know you're Josh Block. You're World of T-shirts. I fuck with you. And he was like, yeah, I don't know why everyone's being like, I forgot what he said to me, but honestly, like, I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
You know, like he felt like he was getting bullied.
It's fucked up.
You
Yeah.
know, like I'm not trying to bully Josh.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why everyone's being so mean.
Yeah, some shit like that. And like,
mind you, I'm here watching this. I don't even know who this guy is. I have no context to anything that's going on.
Yeah.
This shit. So I'm watching this shit. I'm just like flabbergasted. I'm like, what the fuck is even happening?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
and I just like pull my phone out and I'm like, can I please take a selfie with you, bro? And he was like, real quick. And I see he has like the Uber app on his phone. He already ordered an Uber.
Shit.
And I like take 2 selfies with him. One, he's like half looking up, and the other one, he's looking at the Uber app. And then he walks away. And then like the guy that was with him
Yeah.
is like, did you see where Josh went? And I was like, oh, he got an Uber. He didn't tell you? And he was like, no. And I'm like, I don't know where he went. And then that was the last time I ever saw him. I've
never saw him again.
I've
He
heard
wandered
whispers of his presence in New York as I like travel about and talk to people, you know, but I haven't seen him again.
Nah, he ran off into the night. We've never seen that nigga again. No.
You know what's funny is I bumped into Daniel Larson one time.
No way.
Yes. So remember his homeless in LA arc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he was homeless in LA, he was like wandering around Hollywood and he was live streaming on TikTok at the same time. And me and my friend Eric went to dinner and we parked in this garage and we're walking out. And as we're walking up the ramp, Daniel Larson comes past. So like we're walking this way and Daniel comes this way. Bro, he has that stance where like you can see
like
the way
that,
he
like-
hunches
yeah,
and his
like
hair
that.
sticks out. I'm like, I said to Eric, I'm like, bro, that's Daniel Larson. And he's like, who the fuck is
fucking
Daniel
way.
Larson?
Yo,
And I'm like,
should have been me in that car with
literally,
you.
yes. And I'm trying to explain. I'm like, I don't even know where to
Should've been me in
start.
that
Like,
car
so
with
he's
you.
a schizo pedophile, but like he's like
An insane person.
mentally ill, but also like almost not his fault, but like just enough his fault to
No,
insult him. You know, like
Here's the
just
thing
enough
about
his
Daniel
fault.
Larson. We have to break him down a little bit.
yeah,
He's a horrible person on paper.
yes,
But the thing is, like, people like him, I feel like they used to not have access to like a phone.
yes,
And like society. I'm not saying that we should like put people like Daniel Larson back in that kind of like living situation, but I feel like Daniel has too much unrestricted internet access.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Smartphones were the
Like-
bane of mentally handicapped people.
Like, I feel like if Daniel had less internet access and was more like around like people that cared about him in real life,
yeah,
because the internet is like a dark place. We all know this. He would have a better life, and he
Yeah.
maybe wouldn't be so weird.
But then
Yeah.
we enter
But he lives in delusions of grandeur.
Yeah.
He thinks that he's like a celebrity, and he thinks that
he
like
thinks he's a major singer
But-
and he's like
yeah.
dating some girl.
But then,
Yeah.
but then we enter into the sphere of the government controlling our internet access. That's probably not good. I don't know. I mean, like, you're right, 100%. But like,
the NSA is listening to this right now.
everyone's weird
Yeah.
because of the internet, bro. That's a fact. Like,
we do not need to let the government control our access to the internet.
yeah, he's doing the slow voice.
I'm doing the slow mo voice.
I mean, I almost feel like humans weren't even supposed to have internet. You know,
No, we were never.
No, we
supposed
we
never
were
to.
not supposed to
We
have
never
this
were.
shit, dude.
I'm not supposed to know what this nigga who lives 3 houses over is doing.
Yeah,
We were never supposed to have the internet.
bro. Do you guys remember back in the day when on Snapchat you could still see people's best friends?
Yes.
Bro,
Dude,
Yo,
remember,
and
wait. No,
remember on Instagram when they would see what you could like and follow.
oh, that shit was
my
bad,
God,
bro.
on Twitter when they would show what you liked.
I'm not
Bro,
gonna
you link up
lie.
with your girl and she'd have her phone. She'd be
Yo,
like, "Who is this?"
I done
It was
lost.
all-
It's just some girl
surveillance
picture
tape.
you liked.
I done lost a lot of fun shit to that goddamn Instagram activity page.
Yeah,
And the Snapchat best friends.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I'm
And the
salty.
Twitter likes.
I'm salty they got rid of it too, because I'm like, nigga, I had to suffer. Everyone else should suffer too.
yeah.
It's
They
like
got rid of it.
It's like, you know, I benefited from it too.
It's
You
almost
can
better
know
to
if your
know.
bitch was going.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can,
Because you can see what she's liking.
you can
Yeah.
know if your bitch
Yeah.
was
She's
going.
liking.
Yeah.
You can see she's liking.
Yo, many a times I had
Many
to.
a times you can
Hold
see
my
if your
heart.
bitch was going.
Yeah. When I was in high school, that's how I found out mine was going. It was that
Many a
Snapchat
time-
best friend
I'm like,
list, bro.
I'm like, who your number one best friend on Snapchat?
Bro, let me tell
Wow.
you, one day, this motherfucker named Adam shows up with that yellow heart on her shit.
Oh, no.
Let me tell you,
Not
bro.
a nigga named Adam.
That was a bad day for me.
Yellow heart.
It was a bad day for me.
The yellow heart is
that
the
means
number one
mutual
best
friends.
friend.
Mutual number one. Mutual number one.
Oh, why is he your number one best
Bro,
friend?
he's the butthole and everything.
If I had longer hair,
All
I'd
of
pull
it.
it out.
Pics
If my hair was longer, I'd pull it out.
Bro.
He got pics saved
Fuck
in the
you,
chat
Adam.
and shit.
Fuck you, Adam.
Adam,
Wherever you are.
Yo, fuck you, Adam.
Adam, you know that everyone here at this table...
We don't fuck with you.
We don't fuck with you.
We don't
It's
fuck
on
with you,
site.
and we have money.
Low-key, it's
So
not
just
his
know-
fault,
just
though.
know that.
It's more so
Just know
it's
that.
her fault.
You know,
Not only the ops
If it
not
weren't
fuck
him,
with
someone
you,
else would have hit. You know?
she was going.
she was
gone.
She was going.
She was going.
But just
going.
know the ops are up. Just so you know.
Yep.
We're the ops and we're
Yep.
up. So Adam, watch out. The ops are up.
We got
Check the
all
view
types
count.
of shit.
Yeah.
Check
We
the
got
view
all
count.
types of shit.
The ops
Yep.
sign. The ops signed and shit. Like it's
We
over.
got all types of shit.
The ops got all types of shit. I'm not gonna lie. So watch out. All right. The ops got shit. All right.
Now, you guys are on tour right now, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going so far?
Blessed.
Yeah, really
Amazing.
fire.
Fuck yeah.
We love our supporters, fans, friends, the people on our team, the people that are like coming with us and like, you know, supporting us at the shows, you know.
And
like,
all these people that work at these venues that we're playing
yes.
at.
Yeah.
And are like, yeah, like, you know, I'm not gonna obviously I feel like we'll probably have like a moment later or some point where we have like shout outs or whatever, but I have
fuck
to
yeah.
shout out Zadokai, Booby Holiday, Chris Too Easy, Pat,
Yeah.
Our tour
You know?
manager, Patrick Kimmel.
you know.
He also tour manages for like Laser Dim and like BK Gorilla, but shout out
You know?
Patrick
Yeah.
Kimmel. He's that
You know?
guy.
That was the
You
guy who
know-
was driving the van on Sunday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a guy.
Character.
Hey,
That's
you
a
need a
character.
tour manager?
Yeah.
You know?
That's your fucking guy.
But-
that's your guy.
But Booby Holiday, Zadokai, Patrick Kimmel, you know, Chris Too Easy,
Chris Too Easy,
Swagzilla, you know?
Swagzilla.
These people in Base Negative Squad, they've been coming with us on these legs of the tour
Yeah.
or the entire tour, and they're putting in as much work as we are, you know, and it's a blessing to be able to do this with our friends.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of arguing. There's not a lot of disagreement. Everyone is on the same page. We all want to do the same thing.
Yep.
We want to provide a great experience to everyone every night. And on our days off, we want to make music and get things done that benefit us. you
Fuck
know?
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
I heard you guys talking about earlier that your show last night was pretty fire. The LA one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
We
was,
loved it.
Yeah, we sold out that place, El Cid.
El
They
Cid.
low-key oversold it.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
I'm not.
know.
I'm not
I don't
trying
know
to
if we
snitch.
should
Yeah,
say
I'm not-
that.
I'm not about to
That
start
might be
snitching.
bad. They might get mad.
A lot
It
of
was a great
shows-
show.
A lot of shows on this tour that have been oversold. We've been like selling out a lot of these venues, and it's honestly really crazy to see how much people support us and how many new fans we're gaining too at the same time. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just like two regular guys. So
We're
this
meeting
is chill.
so many people
Yeah.
too, and so many people are coming to support us that we do know, and you know, like I had
And our
family
friends- and our friends
last
are coming to
night
shows, too,
that
yeah.
came to the show.
Yeah.
Friends came to the show. It was great.
The homies
Fuck
are
yeah.
pulling up too. Matt Proxy pulled up. Miss Bashful pulled up. Our friends Skid and Sweet Tea, Danny G, Onkith, Smoke Dope, all the 2016 guys. You know, Barton, Ghostface Kush,
Ashwan Plug,
Asheville
Yeah.
Plug,
Nizoki, you
Perps
know.
from 808 Mafia, Nedar played for us. You know, we had Zyda Prophet, Cunt Fetish pulled up. We're just
So
like,
far, we've been having a good lineup of people that are like, you know, helping us out.
Fuck
You
yeah.
know, and we have more that people don't know about yet, or they might know, but
You got some tricks up your sleeve.
yeah, we always keep a
got
trick
some,
up
got
our
some
sleeve.
twigs up the sleeve.
We always keep some tricks up our sleeve.
Fuck
you
yeah.
know?
Fuck yeah. Now, before we get any further into this, this is the first time I've ever had two guests on the show. So we're going to do this episode a little different.
That's awesome.
Because, like, I want to hear from both of you guys, and I want to really hear about how you guys grew up and, like, your careers leading up to meeting each other. And I feel like it would be kind of awkward if, like, I'm just talking to one of you guys and the other's sitting at the table. That's kind of weird. So we're going to actually split this up. We're like, I'm going to interview one of you guys, and I'm going to interview another one of you guys, and we're going to come back together and wrap it up.
I think that's a beautiful idea. But, you know, I could always tell you about his childhood because I was there.
Really?
No.
Hey, you know what? Though? First time ever having two guests on the show. Let's hit them with the winner shake. No one's ever done this before.
What is this? What's happening?
It's the BNS winner shake. When
Oh my
you're a
God.
winner,
Wait, no. Oh,
Oh my God.
we win.
The fuck just happened?
That's the winner shake.
That's the winner shake right there.
You start with the W and you end with the W. You see? It's
Wait, hold on. Wait. Can we get a step-by-step of that shake? Like,
Yeah, is the
Acid
camera
show.
on?
Okay.
Okay.
that camera right
Okay.
there. Yep.
So, see, we start with 3 because that's a W, right? Because we only win. W, you smack it.
Okay.
Then you come around, you lock the W.
Okay.
You go to the thumb, you twist, you go to the pinky. Then you go to your index. You go to your thumb, you lock all 4, then you slide to a win.
Wow.
W.
You lost me halfway through. That's very complex, but like
See,
that was fire.
It's like NBA YoungBoy said. We
Yep.
twisting up our fingers.
Me
Fuck yeah.
and Zato,
Fuck yeah.
me and Zato Kai came
really
up with
said
this
that.
one.
Yeah, shout out
Me
Zedokai.
and Zato Kai, we were fucking around on the tour bus, and
Just playing with our fingers.
Playing with our
playing with our fingers
on the tour bus, just playing with our fingers. Hey, it's nothing serious. We on the tour bus, we playing with our fingers.
It's nothing serious. We on the tour
Hey,
bus playing
it's
with
not-
our fingers.
not like that,
And then I whispered in his ear. I said, "I want to see you use that gun tonight."
Yeah, I whispered in his ear. I said, I want to see you use that gun tonight. And then I put the nigga in a full Nelson, and the nigga, he swung his body. So then I had him in the full Nelson. It's, we're embellishing.
We're embellishing a little bit, but we have a couple tricks up our sleeve.
Okay. Now, which one of you guys, I'm going to let you guys decide, or maybe we could even do a little game or something, but who wants to go first in a little solo segment?
Let Ashley go first.
Wait, should we do rock paper scissors for
Nah,
it?
you should go first.
Okay.
You want to go first?
I'm about to go smoke and drink and shit.
I was actually about to take a shot myself. So
let's-
like in between.
okay.
We weren't going to go
Wait.
straight into it. Like
Okay.
we're obviously going to
Yeah, no.
maintain.
No, let the acid soldier go first.
Okay. Wait. Let's act like it. We just came up with this idea.
Okay.
He got me. I had to go first.
He got me. He got me earlier off the camera. I've been plotting on my revenge.
All right. I guess.
Okay.
I guess that's how it has to be.
All right. We'll see you guys there. All right, let's cut and get more fucked up.
Oh yeah.
So wait, you said you got N-bombed a bunch, right? I'm
Just
hella
twice,
interested
just
in
twice.
this because
Just twice.
so it was never confirmed. I never took a drug test or anything. But when I was 17, I grabbed a few tabs of acid off my boy who got him off the deep web. I took one, tasted kind of funny, but I didn't think much of it because I trusted my homie, and I took another and I overdosed and I had a cardiac arrest. And I went to the hospital, and then that's what resulted in me like going to a residential rehab facility for months straight. And I'm convinced it was 25I. I had a horrible experience.
It's
What was your
evil.
experience?
Bro, it's like I did it twice. The first time I did it, I actually had like a pretty good time. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. But I was with this dude that like freaked the fuck out. Like I was at this kid's house and he was like, "Yo, let's do acid, da 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 da." And the usual people that like I would get acid from,
Yeah.
they weren't like responding or anything.
Mhm.
So I hit up this guy that like I had heard about, but I had never caught from before. And we went to go buy acid from him, and it looked like valid. It was just like paper tabs, you know? And split them up with everyone. Me and this other kid and someone. It was like 3 of us, right?
Mhm.
And then we all take it, and we're all like swimming in this kid's pool. And when I took it, I was immediately like, it's like,
You
Blood-
tasted something different.
it's bloody tasting, metallic.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like it has that like taste to it.
Okay.
And I was like, And it's like really strong, upcoming. We were like swimming. It was a nice day.
Did
out.
it hit faster?
Yeah.
How fast did it hit, would you say?
I feel like it's like 20 minutes faster, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like acid takes like 30, 40 minutes.
Easily, yeah.
So I feel like it was like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
You start feeling like, but like, the dude I was with that like owned the house that we were at, we were like still like teenagers or whatever. We start swimming, and like me and my other homeboy were like having a good time.
Mhm.
But this dude's like underwater, and I'm like, I go over to like check on him because he's like been under the water for a minute, and he comes out, He starts talking about like some freaky, scary shit. Talking about I've lived 1,000 lives, and I've seen like all this crazy shit he was saying, like schizo, weirdo shit.
And he took the 25i with you.
Yeah, we all did it.
What
and
the fuck?
I was like, damn, bro, maybe we should like go inside and watch some TV or something. So I took them all in to his room, and we're trying to turn on the Xbox, and like it's not like working for some reason. Like the Wi-Fi on the TV isn't working. We're all like fucking stupid, like fried, so we're like not able to figure out like how to get it to work.
Yeah,
because I'm trying to ask him, I'm like, yo, what's your Wi-Fi password? And he's like,
fuck, man.
Like just like sitting around like freaking out. And then like my other homie had just like started laying down facing the wall. And like this like kid that's like having like the bad trip, he like gets up and goes out to like his like backyard or whatever. And I'm like, where'd he go? And like I knew his parents were home. So I'm like freaking out because I don't want him to like tell them what we're doing, you know? And I find him in the backyard, and he's like sitting in like this like, he was like rich as fuck. He had like a gazebo in his backyard next to his pool, and he's sitting there, and his dad is like cutting like a hedge or something right next to it, and he was like, I can't do it. I had to tell them I can't do it. And I was like, yo, nah.
He's about to snitch for no reason.
Yeah, he was about to snitch for no reason. I was like, nah, bro, like, come on. Like, we got to go, like, inside. Like, and I get him back inside. And I called my mom because I didn't have a phone charger.
Yeah.
And my phone was about to die. And I was like, I can't, like, maintain the situation for 12 hours. It's crazy. And I called her. And I like made up some reason why she needed to pick me up. And then she got me. Then I went home and I watched like YouTube videos all night, and it was hella chill.
I mean, it sounds like
people freak out on it.
Yes.
After I left, like I thought my other homeboy was gonna stay with him because he was like chilling. And I told him I was gonna leave, and he was like, oh yeah, it's all good. But like he left too. And then this kid like threw up a bunch, and then his parents caught him, and then he told them that I sold him the acid, and then like, you know, we didn't hang out anymore.
I was about to say, you can't go over to that guy's house again.
I couldn't go over there anymore.
But you had a good time your first time doing 25i.
Oh yeah, the second time though, I freaked the fuck out. It felt like the walls were melting, and like I was like skitsed out, you know, and it kind of like messed with me like for a little bit afterwards. Like, you know, like your perception of things, you know what I mean? Like the way you see things visually, and like the way that like you're like communicating with people and like all that stuff. But I feel like in the long run, like I got like experience out of it that made me like also like better at art and like know myself a little better. You know what I mean? I don't recommend it though. There's ass.
Bro, 25i is a nightmare. Like it's a horrible high. The second time around, did you know that you were taking 25i?
Yeah, and I immediately like started freaking out. I feel
really
because like I knew the first time I did it, and I seen what happened to my like homeboy, and I was like, oh fuck. And then I did it the second time, and I was like, oh man,
you were super freaked out.
Yeah, most definitely.
What made you like consciously do it the second time?
I didn't know. I got it again. I got M-bombed.
You only
twice.
found out after?
After I put it on.
No.
And then I was like, it's too late. You know what I mean?
No.
Once you start, you can't like.
I mean, who did that to you though? That's really fucked up.
Bro, it was my homeboy at school. He had bought tabs from someone. And he was like, yo, I know you fuck with acid. Here, you can have these. He thought he was doing me a favor. He didn't do it on purpose. That's the thing about M-bomb. You never like, I don't think anyone M-bombs people on purpose unless they're selling it.
Yes. But if they took a tab before you and tasted it, they should know.
I don't think that he like was that smart.
Yeah, it was just your boy.
I think I knew more about it than he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't blame people for like doing drugs that you decide to take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I did it. I'm not gonna be like, yo, you gave me this fake acid. We can't ever be cool. It's like he might have done it and not known, or he did know it and he might have thought, I think it's lit.
Yeah.
Or, like, I can't get that mad at him. I'm the one that decided to take it,
Yeah. Where'd this all happen at? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Houston.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I love it.
Texas is very different from New York.
Yeah. It's a big change.
What's it like growing up out there?
It's like hella cool, I grew up with a lot of different kinds of people. There's a lot of good food.
Yeah.
My family's good, and I have a lot of good friends, and I have like a lot of people back there that I love a lot, and they make a lot of good music.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that I know back there that don't make music that are also really cool. There's a lot of good things to do out there, like nature, good food, like I said. I feel like low key we have some of the best weed in the country too.
Really?
I think so.
Houston?
I think that people in Texas smoke better than a lot of Americans. Like,
well, they're still Americans.
Yeah, but my homeboys over there from Texas, they got crazy smokes.
Mm-hmm.
They pull up with good wax, good weed, the same type of shit that y'all are smoking out here, And like y'all have better weed than the rest of the country. So if we're able to get that there, we're able to smoke better than a lot of people, Because I don't see like 710 Labs or like, other brands like in New York. I only see them like on the West Coast, but we get them in Texas,
What is it about Houston you think that like brings that in?
I don't know. People are good at what they do.
You looked at me like you were about to say something.
No. It's just like people in Houston, like, this is another thing I love about being from Houston. It's like we have a great culture with music and like the kind of like just like people that we create. I feel like people from Houston have like a hustler's mindset.
Yeah.
And we all like are very like focused and we always like put like money and like our ambition first for the most part.
Yeah.
I feel like you can generalize a lot of people that are born and raised there like that. I mean, I was born in Dallas, but I moved there when I was 3 and I lived there for like 20 years. So I'd say I'm from there.
Yeah.
Right.
You're from
there.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone that I'm friends with that's from there, they're all like super focused on what they want to do.
Yeah.
And if you look at like a lot of like I guess like Houston goats or like legends, you could say, they always like were very like innovative or are like really innovative and focused on what they do and put like, they're always like, grinding, like my manager, he has like a store called Area 52 and they have like the best like clothing resale store in Houston. They sell all the fly shit, all the vintage shit, designer shit, and he gets me fly all the time. I got these Balenci shorts from him.
Fuck yeah.
And I got mad shoes from him and jeans and all that stuff, He gets me right all the time. He's a guy,
Like
I love my manager, and that's the thing about Houston. We get fly, we have good weed, we have good music. We made chopped and screwed music, we made lean, like we set a lot of culture and we have a lot of really great rappers and, musicians too. It's a great place to be from. I'm proud of it.
Talk to me about like growing up in Houston when you were young, kid. Like, what were you like as a kid?
I feel like I was a really nice, like, good, well-behaved kid. Honestly, like,
wholesome guy.
Yeah, like my parents were together until I was like 9 or 10, and for the most part, like, I didn't ever see them argue when I was growing up. They were like very private about it. And my dad, he's really like a normal, good guy. He used to be a musician growing up. He never was like really like super like famous or successful or got rich off it or anything. But he works like a regular job that like is really commendable. And my mom does too. They gave me a good childhood and like a good like area, like, and what's it called? They're just like good people. Like my mom's like a nice Catholic lady and my dad's like a Christian musician guy that like, does like a normal job, same with her. Nothing like too crazy, but nothing bad, like I had like pretty chill and I was pretty well behaved, because my parents were like really like they're disciplinary, I guess you could say. Like I was like, yes ma'am, no ma'am. I feel like it's like a Texas thing, and also like my dad's like really Southern, but my mom's like Italian, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like those cultures like align and like respect and stuff, you know?
Was there a point in your childhood where you started misbehaving?
Oh yeah, definitely.
When did that come up?
Probably more when I was like a teenager, like middle school onward.
Okay.
Like probably like the worst was like when I was in high school. I was just doing so much shit that would like make my mom so angry. And like it's embarrassing because like I love my mom and I would never want to make her angry. But I was running around doing dumb shit with my friends.
Everyone did when they were young.
We all do, you know? Like, you know, it's like stuff that like I might talk about in my music or stuff that I might like joke about sometimes. But you know, like I feel like we all like have that moment in our life where like we want to rebel and stuff. And I feel like I wouldn't even say I was misbehaving as much as I was more just like finding myself and figuring out what I like to do and learning about life on my own. Because you can only like let your parents decide everything you want to do for so long. Yeah. You know? Like.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you're not having that shit anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, my mom caught me doing drugs or saw me with people that I shouldn't have been hanging out with, or like heard about things I was doing and got mad. Yeah. Or would be like, when are you going to come home? You haven't been home for a month. You know, like shit like that. You're not going to school. Like, you know, that kind of shit. But eventually, like, as I got older and I like started working like a real job, I like stopped like acting like an asshole. And, you know, I moved out and stuff. And ever since I moved out, like I have like a great relationship with my mom. You know?
Hell yeah.
She's the best. I've always had a good relationship with her though. Like I never was like beefing with her. Yeah. Beefing with your mom is like a common white boy tactic, but
100%.
I always loved my mom. Yeah. And I never was like disrespectful or something, you know? You always got to love your mom. Yeah. You know?
Moms hold it down.
Moms hold it down.
Moms hold it down.
You know? Might have beef with my dad 1 or 2 times, but I feel like every son has moments with their father that they get into it with them. And part of being a man is like doing that and then like realizing that you're wrong and that like, you know, stuff like that. We have to like butt heads with other men and then be able to let it go. That's part of like life, you know?
That was your practice growing up, just beefing with your dad.
No, I didn't beef with him that much, you know?
Button heads though.
Yeah, once or twice.
That's the warm up.
Yeah. You know? He was like super, I guess like one thing you could say is like rebelling is like my dad became like very religious after my mom broke up with him. And I love God. I love Jesus. You know, I'm very like spiritual and all that. But he got like pretty like psyched out. He thought he was like, yeah, he thought he was like a prophet. Okay. You know, and like there are like other decisions that he made that were questionable. And I was really into like metal music and like, you know, like edgy shit, like Slipknot and Marilyn Manson. And like I had all the band t-shirts and shit because my mom was like a cool mom. She let me play violent video games, buy me CDs for these like System of a Down or like whatever I wanted to listen to. And my dad didn't really fuck with that. And like he would just always like get on to me all the time about like what I was listening to, the music I was consuming and stuff. Like I was really into Iron Maiden at like a certain point. I don't really listen to them at all anymore. Yeah. But I remember like I was listening to Iron Maiden and he was like, you know, one time I was playing the Number of the Beast on my guitar doing a cover and I felt the devil coursing through my fingertips.
That boy was like, really feeling it.
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, like for real. But yo, my dad is a super talented musician. Like he put me on to a lot of like things that like I wouldn't be at where I'm at today if he didn't like teach me that stuff. Like whenever I was like making music and I started getting more plays with a really like small setup, like which is just like a snowball mic and some headphones on my laptop with Audacity. He was like, yo, you got
bro,
like,
Audacity's the goat.
Yeah.
I still use it to this day.
Bro, it's really good for recording things.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's just not good for like mixing vocals on like making a song. Yeah. But I had showed him, I'm like, yo, I got like 10,000 plays. He was like, yo, here's what I use to record like my music. He just records like guitar and shit. And he showed me this program that he uses with all the equipment that he uses. And I bought all of it. and he showed me how to install it and like the basics and shit. And I still use it to this day.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and nobody uses this program for the most part. I'm going to gatekeep it.
You're gatekeeping it? Okay.
For the most part. I'm not going to lie, though. Like, fans and my friends will hit me up and ask me about it. And I will tell them. Like, I'm not gatekeeping it that hard. But I don't want everyone to know the sauce. Because my boy got motion. And I know people be tuning into him. And I can't let everyone know the sauce. You got to be willing to DM me and ask.
You're just filling a little bit here and there.
Yeah, exactly. I take pictures of it sometimes too and post it on my story.
Yeah.
If you're a real like audio nerd, you might know.
So talk to me about your first time getting high. You remember that?
Yes, it's hilarious.
Fill me in.
So there's the first. I feel like when you smoke weed, right? There's your first time getting high, and then there's your first time like actually getting high.
100%.
So the first time I got high, like my homeboy, his name is like Jonah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not really friends anymore, but he's cool. I hope he's doing good.
Mm-hmm.
He came over to my house like some fucking dirt weed rolled in Altoid paper, and we went to this part of my neighborhood where there's like a pond and like
And Altoid paper isn't like the little piece of paper in the Altoid container?
Yeah.
So you're smoking straight mint.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's maybe why I like
Sounds
White House
fucking
so
horrible.
much.
All right.
Maybe that's why I like White House so much. Like, you know.
Anything tastes better than the Altoid paper.
Yeah, no, they're like, yo, it's like an Altoid, but I'm actually supposed to smoke it. But maybe I'm supposed to smoke those. Christ be clowning me about that. He'd be on his story at the gas
that is some
station.
bullshit smoke,
He'd be
dude.
like,
I'm not gonna lie.
He'd be like, he's smoking White House. He's smoking White House. And he does that every time. And you know what? I need to clear my name real quick.
Yeah.
I don't smoke White House every day. I only take dabs.
Okay.
But yo, he's over there cackling.
Christ is dying behind the camera right now.
Yo, I don't smoke White House every day. And it's actually been a week almost since I smoked a White House. I haven't smoked
Congratulations.
since we were in Portland.
Let's go.
Since we were in Portland, I haven't smoked one. And I got a Puffco from my man's Gunner yesterday, so I'm not gonna smoke any more White House on the rest of the tour. But listen, White House remind me of adolescence, and now you're gonna find out why. First time I smoked weed, Altoid paper, dirt weed, didn't get high, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, that didn't work.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
I thought that weed was like maybe like not what everything was cracked out to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the times, like if I try a drug for the first time and I don't get like the like textbook like psyched out definition, I'm like,
that was some bullshit.
Some bullshit.
Yeah.
But I learned. I fucked around and I found out. I had this kid at my school that I knew, and he was like, yo, I'm selling weed now if you want to buy some. And I was like, bro, I don't have anything to smoke it out of. He's like, I'll sell you a pipe and 2 grams for $30.
Fucking deal.
Homie.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
That's the guy right there. Yeah.
And I went and I brought him $30 and I bought it from him in the bathroom. We were like in the stall. He went like, this is like the stall. And I'm like, here. He went like, and I grabbed it and I like stuffed it in my backpack. And my backpack smelled like weed. And I was like fake flexing it because I wanted to look cool.
Yeah.
Like I was walking up to the people that I knew and I was like, yo. Opening it. They were like,
take a look at this shit.
You got weed? And I'm like, yeah, I got that shit.
Fuck yeah.
And I went home and I like, this is so embarrassing, right? Because like, you know, I was always on some like, I don't need a tutorial, I'm gonna figure it out myself.
Yeah.
Type shit. I like put the nug in the, oh shit, sorry.
You're good.
He got me all fucked up on the dabs. I'm dropping my phone and shit. I need to put it back in my pocket. This dude smokes good wax. If you think, listen, if you think that he caps about the wax that he smokes, you're wrong. I would tell you all on camera. I would tell you that he has weak shit. Because I'm really the rapper that dabs the most. And I'll stand on that. He has the best dabs I've ever had.
I really appreciate that. I'm flattered. Thank you.
Back to what I was saying. My fault. I forgot. Fuck, what was I talking about?
Oh my! I'm drunk, bro.
I'm high.
All right. Oh my fucking god.
Wait, okay.
Wait, stop.
Anyone got a
Where the fuck did you leave off, bro?
Anyone got a recollection? Wait, no. I can remember.
Where did he leave off?
I appreciate how authentic you think Goblin is, because it's true. Goblin is authentic. He's the most authentic podcaster there is.
Fuck me, dude.
I'm sorry.
We got really sloshed. Like, we pre-gamed really hard today.
Okay.
We pre-gamed really hard.
Wait.
Yeah, too hard.
Okay. So we have two options. We could either just keep it going and we can stop talking about dabs and shit, or we could figure out what I said.
We were somewhere in the vein of your first time getting high, but we were really deep.
Okay, I remember.
Okay, all right. All right.
You guys don't have to remind anything. See, this is why he's the best, most authentic podcaster.
I'll take a toast to that. Okay, so wait, where were we though?
Okay, I bought this weed. I put the nug in the bowl.
Oh, you were rolling some bullshit.
Yeah,
because you didn't look up how to do it.
I didn't look up how to do it. I tried smoking it. It didn't work. I was getting pissed off. I was like, I had told my mom I was gonna take a walk, and I went like to the same spot that I smoked the Altoid joint.
Yeah.
Tried and true. You know?
Yeah.
If it works once, why not
You gotta
do it
repeat
again?
the process.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Went over there. There were hella wasps over there and shit. Sign from God that I was about to like learn today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, fuck. I'm trying to smoke it. It's not working. And I call my homegirl that did like hella drugs already. I'm like, yo, this isn't what I'm doing wrong. She was like, yo, you're retarded. This is what you need to do. And I broke it up and I brought it back home because my mom was like, where are you? So I broke it up. I brought it back home, put it in my room. She left to go like get dinner with my aunt or some shit.
Okay.
And I went to go take a shower. And I brought the weed in the bathroom with me. But here's the part where I'm retarded. I thought that because my mom's bathroom was bigger and because she had more ventilation in her bathroom, because she had more vents in her bathroom than me, and that she had a better shower than me, that if I smoked the weed in her shower with the vents on, the smell would go away.
You were fried.
I'm fried.
You were retarded.
I'm retarded. Yo, she comes home. All her clothes smell like weed. Wait, no, but listen, my aunt comes home first.
Okay.
She goes, what's that smell? I'm fucked up playing Skyrim. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, I know what you're doing. Cause like my cousin is like, she already went through the whole thing, like got caught doing blow, got caught smoking weed, got caught, she had the whole thing. So my aunt was like, I know I'm not stupid. I guess bro gave me some gas pack. I was retarded. Got really high. I was listening to Primus or some shit when I was smoking this. And I fucking like just like bullshitted, and she told my mom came home, all her clothes smelled like weed, her room smelled like weed. She was so mad. I wasn't allowed to do anything for a long time. And then I got smarter, for sure.
You learned to take it outside.
Yeah, take it outside. Maybe take your jacket off after you smoke.
Yeah.
Maybe take that piece of toilet paper roll with a dryer sheet in it and blow it out of that. You know? There's a lot of things you can do. Go to your friend's house and smoke it there with his mom.
There you go.
With your white friend's mom who smokes weed and gives you shrooms.
Sounds like a great way to do it.
There's more of those today than there were when I was a teenager. You know?
100%. 100%.
But for anyone looking for one like that, you have to have a homeboy who has parents that aren't in their life. If they're always gone from home, they're always twacked out, you can do whatever over there.
That's true, honestly. That's fucking true.
Yeah.
So talk to me about, I've heard you talk about acid a little bit. I've heard you talk about weed a little bit.
Yeah.
What are like your favorite and least favorite drugs? Give me like almost a mini tier list, like best and worst.
I guess like My favorite, I'll break down like weed and some tier list real quick. I love dabs the most.
Yeah.
Out of a rig is the best. Out of a Puffco or another e-rig device, I'm also going to give it like a S tier.
Yeah.
Because any dab is great. But BHO, CRC, if it's okay, C tier.
Mm-hmm.
When it's bad, F tier. Flower. For me, I'm usually going to give it C tier. But if it's really good, it gets A tier. Smoking it out of a pipe, D tier.
Okay.
Smoking it out of a bong, A tier.
Fuck yeah.
Smoking it out of a blunt, S tier. Smoking it out of a joint, B tier. Am I missing anything?
No, I'm just stunned by that.
Edibles,
Blunt's
S tier.
better than bong, joint, or anything else?
I love it. And you know what? I'll rank blunt papers in a second too. Edibles, my favorite.
Okay.
I love edibles, but I don't love them as much as wax. But one day, when I'm an old man and my poor old lungs can't take any more wax because they're so sticky and I keep coughing up phlegm from all the wax that I'm smoking, and Christ goes, bro, you gotta chill out. You're losing your breath on stage. You gotta chill. I'm gonna go, okay, bro. And I'm gonna start eating edibles every day. I'm gonna get fat off weed cookies.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, that's like the weed ranking. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Dabbing off a titanium nail, F tier. Dabbing out of a banger, A tier. Dabbing out of Goblin's Turf Slurp, S tier. Dabbing out of a Puffco, S tier.
Fuck yeah.
Dabbing out of E-Rig in general, A tier. You know, like, I really love dabs. We can go hash rosin, diamonds, CRC, crumble. You know, we can do anything. But my favorite, hash rosin. And I love diamonds. I love opening it up and it has the diamonds and the goo.
You just
the
got some diamonds and sauce, yeah?
Diamonds and sauce, diamonds and goo.
Yeah.
Glitter and goo, you know? Sometimes everything that glitters is gold.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So what about other drugs, like
Like,
psychedelic-wise? Do any other stuff?
oh, yeah. Okay. There's some stuff I want to try that I haven't found yet.
Okay.
But I probably could find it now that I'm like a rapper or whatever. But, you know, we were talking about like I'll be locked in. Like I'm trying to focus right now. And then when I get everything I want, I'm going to trip out. They can read about me on TMZ. You know?
You got a planned a drug binge ahead. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's coming soon.
Is that going to almost like be your retirement in a way? Where
No,
like you're
I'm
going
gonna
to
have like, okay, you know when Lil Wayne made the rock and roll album? That's the type of album I'm gonna make when I'm on that.
Oh, you're going to be on good drugs pulling out some bullshit.
Yeah.
Because
And
like no disrespect to Lil Wayne,
No,
but that album was some bullshit.
No, that album's fire. I disagree with
I'm
you.
sorry.
Christ wouldn't agree with you either. We both like that album.
Sorry, guys.
We both like that album.
You know, all love to Lil Wayne. I didn't ask him for rock music. That's how I feel about it.
You know, I don't listen to that album that much.
Sure.
When I arrive
In a movie
I
intro,
will
though.
bring the fire, make you come.
Not on my Spotify.
Alive. All right, I feel you. That'd be fire in a movie, though.
Yeah.
What if they made a movie about us and that was the song that they got licensed in
Then
the
you're
intro?
fucking dialed. You're just locked in. You're just locked in.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
that's the type of album I'm going to make. And then when I come back, I'll make some Eminem recovery type music.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, and you're going to listen to it. You're going to be like, damn, he went through a lot. But I guess like my favorite psychedelics, it used to be acid. I would have given it an S tier, but I'm going to give it an A tier because I like shrooms more. I give them an S tier.
Okay.
I'm going to say N-Mom, when it's fun, C tier. When it's scary, F tier.
Yeah.
DMT, A tier, but you can't do it too much. Kind of blanking out a little bit, you know? But, you know.
Would you say that psychedelics and weed are like your two favorite categories of drugs?
Yeah.
Then I feel like you covered most of what's important.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about shrooms, though?
Oh, I love shrooms. They're my favorite.
Do you prefer
They
them
get
over
trippy.
acid or no?
At this point, yeah. Because,
Okay.
you know, acid kind of trips me out sometimes because of how long it is. But, you know, whenever I do it, I don't, like, feel, like, crazy or anything. But I feel like, you know when you feel like you've learned enough from something and you don't really need to, like, go at it anymore?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the last time that I did it, I was like, yo, I should wait until the time is right to come back to it because it'll find me again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like psychedelics are one of those drugs where they come to you when it's time for you to have them.
Yeah.
You don't go and like search for them and consume them rapidly because that's where you get fucked up and you freak out all the time. When they come to you, it's like, oh, this is at this point in my life where this is in front of me. Okay, I'm going to do this, right? And it also has to be like in your heart, mind, soul that you want to do that. You're ready to accept the information.
Yeah.
Because I'm like kind of like weird about it, you know? Like, so when I do it, like I'm trying to like learn something. So I feel like I've learned a lot at this point. And that when I come back to it, probably this year and next year, I'm going to like have a lot more to think about, you know? But shrooms are fun all the time.
Fuck yeah, they are.
Shrooms are fun all the time. You can take a little bit and have a good day. You can take a lot of it and have a good trip. You can take a gram or two, watch some movies with the homies. You can take a little bit with your girl. You can have a lot of fun. You can do a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things with shrooms that are great, you know? Good music comes from it, and everything sounds good. Same with acid. I love the way music sounds on psychedelics, you know?
Sounds very different.
The sounds that I heard on psychedelics influence the sounds that I make.
Yeah.
Like I try to make sounds catered for that ear, if that makes sense. You know, you get what I mean? Because I feel like the best thing that comes from doing drugs is an auditory change. Because the way that we hear things is like my favorite sense. Because we all have all of our favorite senses, or all of our 5 senses, and we all have a favorite one. It's like taste if you love food. It's smelling if you love cologne. And for me, it's like hearing. And I love the way things sound. And if I'm going to do drugs, I'm going to engross myself in the sounds that I get to hear. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah. Do you like, how did you determine that sound is your favorite sense? Like, I've never even considered a favorite sense. Like, that's such a unique POV.
I love music, right? So it's like
it's like in you, it sounds
yeah, because my dad has loved music his whole
genetic
life.
damn near.
So he was listening to a lot of music from when I was really young and putting me on to a lot of different music from a young age, especially before he got like kind of weird about religion. He showed me all the good metal music that I liked as a young guy.
So you had it locked in. Tell me about when you started making music. How early did that start?
My fault.
You're good. It's like damn good water.
Yeah, you have the good water. I'm telling you, if you're going to get up on a podcast, get up on his. Get up with him.
Tell that to the people that bailed the day before, bro.
Yo, if you ever bailed on him.
I ain't going to say any names.
If you ever bailed on him the day before or did him dirty, not my guy. Because this is my guy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'm sorry about the question one more time.
I was just asking about when you started making music. We've been talking about music so much, but like, when did you actually start making it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I started, I guess like, there's like the bullshit answer, which is like, when I was like a kid, I was like asking my dad, teach me how to play guitar.
Yeah. But you weren't Acid Souljah at that point.
No.
Yeah.
And like writing songs that I wasn't like coming up with and telling my friends, we have to start a band.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to start a band, you know? And then when I was in high school, I guess like the first song I ever made, I was like 14 or 15. I got this thing on sweetwater.com. Shout out sweetwater.com. They sell the best audio equipment I love Sweetwater.com. I got an amp that a plug in for a microphone. And my homeboy, Jack, I miss you, came through and he had his guitar and we were making bullshit ass like grindcore music. Like, which if you don't know what like grindcore is, it's like metal music. It's really loud, shitty, and most of the songs are really short. And I was recording it on like my phone. Those are my first songs ever. And all the songs are about like Cleveland Brown. We would like sample Cleveland Brown. We were doing this thing called Cleveland Core.
Okay.
Like based on Cleveland Brown. You can't find any of it anywhere. It only exists on an Android phone.
This is lost media.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If someone was a freak enough to find that shit, I would like probably like lose my mind.
Do you know where that Android phone is?
Yes.
Really? So you have it.
Someone will have to slime me out for that, twin.
It's not completely lost. Fuck, dude. Don't invite people. They'll come take the Cleveland Core.
They don't know where it is though. Only I
True.
know the location. It's like that dude that threw away that Bitcoin hard drive and he didn't know where it was.
I
But
saw that.
did he find it?
No, the guy, he had like $1 billion on it, right?
He's gonna find it though.
He gave up. It's been 10 years, and I just saw this news article. He finally gave up the search.
Okay, so it's not like that. It's like something like that, except where the guy finds it.
Oh, shit.
Because I have it and I know where it is, but I don't have it on my person and I don't have it at my residence.
They're going to want to hear the Cleveland Core.
And I don't have it at my government residence. I don't have it at any of my residences. I don't have it at any of the residences that you could ever think of.
It's on a treasure map.
Only I know where it is, the treasure map in my head.
Yeah.
You'd have to think about how much I value my life if you want that.
You'll fucking die for the Cleveland Core.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll make a new song like it.
Yeah.
And play it and make it for people. If Jack hit me up,
Hell yeah.
nah, I'm fucking around. I love Jack. He's like one of my really good homies. But that's like my first song. And then I guess like I started making rap music when I was like 16 or 15. I want to say 15. It really started because like I was a big fan of like Bones and like Lil B and like, you know, just like stuff that was popping in the underground at that time too. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I was always like really early to shit. Like, I swear I found Lil Pump when he had like 7,000 followers on SoundCloud. Like, I would always find rappers like mad small and like get really into them. But
Yeah.
I was really into like a lot of different shit, like Bones, Lil B, Lil Peep, you know, like when I was like younger.
Yeah.
And I got really into all sorts of music, you know. I was like really just like engrossing myself in like underground music, like, you know, like Goth Money, Metro Zoo, and like a lot of things adjacent to that, Raider Clan, you know,
Yeah.
Space Ghost Perp, you know, and like I really like got a lot of influence from like bass stuff or like bass rap, like Lil B, Young God,
Lil B's the GOAT.
yeah,
Lil B's the GOAT, dude.
Lil B is the GOAT. Being bass is like the thing that I'm all about. And I also love Young God. He's another bass rapper. He's from Houston. He's a legendary bass rapper. And you know, Cartier God's Fire, like Ocean Gang, and you know, Souljah Boy had his whole bass thing. I was really on like the bass stuff, you know, Agoff, like all that stuff. Being bass is really important to me. And I was really influenced by all that stuff. And sorry, I keep eyeing.
You're good, bro.
I was really influenced by all like the bass movement and like adjacent like underground music and stuff that was like popular at the time when I was like growing up and like in high school and stuff. And I started making rap music because like I heard like my friend make a song. I was like, this sucks. I can make a better song. So I started making music and it sucked, but I kept making music because I thought it was fun. And then I started making like joke music, like just like on some funny shit. And one of me and Christ's really good friends that is like instrumental to me being where I am today hit me up on SoundCloud DM. He was 13 and I was 15.
Yeah.
His name is Seepy, Seepy. He is a producer from New York, and he is like the first person that locked in with me. And when I said to him, yo, I want to start making real music, this is my idea, I'm going to be Acid Souljah. He's like, I'm going to be your producer. We're going to do this. We started making music together for years. We met Chris Too Easy. We started So Evil Boys, all the three of us. Then we started making music together for years. You know, we met people like Xavier So Bass. He was in So Evil Boys, Mr. Cheezel, Bleach Diego. You know, lots of people were in So Evil Boys. Our artist Luke, you know. You can look and see the old roster and see, like, we had a lot of different people in there, and a lot of them are doing things now. Some of them might have, like, chilled out, but everyone is an amazing musician. And we all were making music online and then met Christ, and then from there, like, things have, like, taken off, you know?
Yeah. How did you meet Christ?
Through the internet.
Just like a normal, like, hey, I fuck with your music kind of thing?
Yeah, he hit me up. He hit Chris Too Easy up. Both of us. He heard our music. He was fucking with it. And we all were like, okay, we're going to all make a song. And I started sending him opens on the internet through email. He started sending me opens. He had a show in Houston. I went to go see it. It was hella lit. We were chopping it up. We were talking about making an album. I went back to my apartment. I started working on our album while I was working at my job at the same time. Sent him all the songs for Acid Christ. Then I did a show in New York in April of 2023, I think, called Fiona's World, that my homeboy Gibby threw. And it was the first time I went to New York, and really like the first time I left Texas. And I got to meet like CP and Chris Too Easy and really hang out with Christ and all these people that I had known online through the underground scene for such a long time.
Yeah.
And, you know, we started making music, shot music videos. I did my first show out there, and Christ was like, yo, we're going to go on tour. And I was like, word, bet, we're about to go on tour? Say that. Then it came time to go on tour. He was like, yo, you're about to come to New York this time. We're going to go on tour at this time. We're going to go to these cities. Went on tour, did all these cities. It was awesome, beautiful, blessed experience. Something I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. Quit my job. Moved to New York with bro. Started working on our next project, Base Negative Squad. And from there, you know, we just been working and doing everything that we're supposed to do, you know. Doing shows overseas in America, going on tour, working on our next project, Acid Christ 2. Working on our own albums, you know. I'm working on Thank You Acid Souljah 3 right now, and he's working on his next album. And, you know, all our homies in Base Negative Squad, we're trying to, like, get people tuned in with them, too, because everyone that we put in BNS is talented, you know.
Fuck yeah.
We have a good ear for music.
Are you two, like, the founding members of BNS? You and Christ?
Me, Christ, I want to say founding members, right?
Okay.
I would say me and Christ and Chris Too Easy and CP and Booby Holiday and, you know, a few other people that I might not be thinking of because it's a timeline thing and I'm really high.
Yeah.
We're there from the start, you know. Me and Christ, we do a lot of things for the group to, like, you know, put on for it, but everyone does their part.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like we're the leaders. It's not like we tell people, you got to do this. Or we tell people, yo, give me a cut of what you're making because you're in this, you know? It's like our friends. We're on some real music shit, you know? It's not some industry crazy shit. We're really just like authentic. Like, these are our friends. They're talented. They don't suck at music. We're putting on for them. BNS means a lot to us, you know?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it seems like you guys, like, almost hit it off immediately with the collaborations.
Absolutely, you know? Like, I tell people, you know, me and him, like, started making music together and everything, like, changed my life entirely. I was working at Trader Joe's, HEB. If you're from Texas, you know HEB.
Mm-hmm.
They actually pay good, and I rock with them. I feel bad for no call, no showing that job.
I did that shit at all my jobs. Bro.
Yeah,
It's
me
okay.
too. I was always like bad about. I never did 2 week notice, except for Jimmy John's. I gave them a 2 week notice.
Really?
Because my homeboy was my manager, and he didn't make me work. He just let me smoke weed and shit.
Yeah, Jimmy John's is so fire.
Hell yeah,
I
yeah.
love that shit.
Yeah.
Shout out Jimmy John's.
I could make you a Jimmy John's sandwich in like 30 seconds.
What would you say is the best Jimmy John's sandwich?
The number 9 one of the Italian ones?
Oh, it might be. I get the number 5, the Vito.
The Vito? The Vito is really good. There's the spicy Italian, and then there's another Italian one. I think.
It's like the gargantuan or whatever.
No, the gargantuan nasty as fuck.
I thought that was Italian though, technically, right?
Nah, because okay, the Italian ones are the ones that have like the salami and the capicola on it, right?
Yep.
The gargantuan is the one that has the salami, capicola, beef, turkey, bacon.
Fuck that.
What else does it have? Cheese. I'm blanking out. Turkey, beef, capicola, salami,
That's already too many
bacon.
meats.
provolone. There's like a meat that I'm like not thinking of.
Is that like chicken or something? Or like
No, we only do chicken in the wraps.
okay.
See, I'm like, you know.
You're really dialed in with that shit. Wait, so I want to hear your thoughts on my order because so I got the Vito for years, and then years ago, it was probably like 5 or 6 years ago now, some guy came in my
So
live
expensive
stream
now,
chat.
right?
It's fucked now. It's fucked
Right?
now. Bro, I used to get the Vito with a bag of chips and a drink, and it would be like $9 or some shit. Now it's way more than that.
It's crazy because that's an original item. It's like part of the original menu.
Yep.
It's not even a deluxe sandwich.
It's just a regular ass sandwich,
It's
bro.
not even
It's
a
not even the
deluxe sandwich,
bullshit.
and everything at Jimmy John's comes from Cisco.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Got a Cisco truck every day.
I love Jimmy John's. What? You just blew it.
Sorry.
Wait, I love Jimmy John's up until today.
At least in my franchise, it's a franchise
Bro,
thing. Ask you got a guy at your spot that's cool.
I don't really have a spot anymore since I
Next
moved
time
here.
you get a spot, ask him, do you use Cisco products?
No, bro.
You know what,
don't.
bro? I'm not gonna lie to you. They use the same thing at like every store.
Yeah, I mean,
It's Cisco.
it's all
I blew
Cisco.
the lid. I blew the lid on Jimmy John's. It's Cisco food.
I wish you didn't tell me that because I'm gonna still go get it anyways.
Well, yeah, I still
know.
get Denny's.
Fuck Denny's.
Why? You're moving like Johnny Dang right now, and Johnny Dang
right,
is the best
let me
jeweler of
tell
all
you.
time. But you know, I like Denny's.
IHOP got me violently sick 2 times, so I wrote them out immediately.
Yeah, me too.
Denny's has got me violently sick 1 time.
When I
but-
was a kid, when I was like 3, I threw up on my dad after eating Denny's.
Oh, I was a grown adult for all these. So like
Oh,
there was
wow.
no like childhood. This was like my immune system was full of drugs and bacteria and it
Oh,
still
wow.
got me,
Oh wow.
you know? So I really hold a grudge about that. But like wait, hold on. So wait, my Jimmy John's order, it's some
Oh
fuck
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Let's get back.
So I
on
get a
the
Vito,
importance.
but I add 2 things to it.
okay,
I add mayo
okay.
and I add avocado.
The avocado is a real avocado. It's
Someone-
not from a packet.
Really?
It's like no.
Uh-oh. Wait, what are you about to tell me?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Goblin.
Don't ruin it, bro. I've been eating these for 10 years at least,
Goblin,
dude.
I'm so sorry.
Bro, please don't. Dude, I really like my Vito with mayo and avocado. What do you mean? What's happening?
The avocado comes frozen in a box in a packet that we thaw out, and then we squeeze it into the container that we scoop out the avocado and spread onto your sandwich.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I don't think I give a damn.
I don't think that you should, but
I
you
still
know.
fuck with it, bro.
But it really is Cisco food. The mayo is like the expensive mayo though. It's the nice mayo.
Okay, that's good
Yeah,
at least.
it's
That's
good
at
mayo.
least. And the bread
sand-
there is fire
the
too.
Yes, the bread is fire, but
Don't ruin it.
it's the little frozen sticks in a box, and you thaw them out on a tray. Then
Wait,
you
the
bake them.
bread's frozen?
Yeah,
Bro, they make it out like they bake it. Like they sell the day-old loaf for 50 cents.
yeah, because it's frozen bread that they cook and then they throw it all away at the end of the day.
Okay, that part just pissed me off. The whole rest, like, The avocado, I didn't even expect fresh avocado. Like, that's okay, bro. But the bread not being fresh actually kind of just pissed me off.
Comes in a box. Says Jimmy John's on it.
So they're selling day-old frozen loaves?
Yeah.
Is there any sandwich shop that isn't doing this?
I don't know. I'm just like telling you what I know. I can tell you more things about more jobs I worked at, but I feel really bad that I had to blow the lid on Jimmy John's like this for you. I hope they don't like try to sue me or something because I fuck with them.
They won't.
I fuck with
Fuck
them.
you, Jimmy John.
Yo, I actually do have a diss song at Jimmy John's, I think, at least
Really?
once or twice. Probably somewhere out there. I definitely talked about it before on a song.
You got to make a diss track on their sandwiches soon. Frozen
I'm not gonna
bread,
do
frozen
all-
avocado.
I'm not gonna do all that. I think we already blew the lid on them. I think
There you go.
I think that I might have popped the top on them.
If I get an email from an attorney, I'm forwarding that shit to you.
Okay, I bet I'll have my manager
I'm
look at
definitely
it.
forwarding that shit to
I'll have
you.
my manager look at it and tell them.
I'm not
that-
even going to reply.
I'll have my manager look
forwarding.
at that and he's gonna tell them we don't give a fuck.
Well, listen, bro, it's been really great hearing about how you came to be where you are today
Yeah.
and linked up with Christ, and I appreciate the opportunity chatting with you. I think it's time
Bro.
we talk to Christ. Yeah.
Bro, yeah, we gotta get him on here.
Yes, sir. Let's do a little seat swap, eh?
Yes,
Thank you so much,
sir.
bro. Catch
My
you again in a
God.
minute.
We're gonna be back.
Yes, sir.
Goblin water.
All right. Should we do another shot?
That's I'm cool with. I mean, like, I'm sure you probably got a bunch of questions about like Sam Hyde and shit too.
I listened to that song you did with him.
Yeah,
That shit is fire.
I wrote the whole song.
That shit is really fire.
We got 2 songs. I wrote both of the songs, the whole things. And the kind of comedy I like the kind of comedy he makes. My favorite comedians ever.
You mind pulling the mic in a little more while you're at it?
Sorry.
I just started rolling, so
All right,
you're good.
sweet.
but-
So yeah, my favorite comedians ever are like I like Dave Chappelle, and I like Dave Chappelle. I like Larry David, and I like Sam Hyde because they make comedy that kind of to me like is like real life comedy.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes people find it offensive, I just think that's just like really like funny because it's like I feel like comedy is one of those things where like it pushes the boundaries of what people think is like okay to talk about.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in school, right? When we were all in school, the joke was like, "Oh, you're eating ass. He eats ass. He eats ass." But now we're all grown up, and everybody eat ass.
That shit is cool.
It's cool.
That shit is cool.
We all made jokes about it to normalize it. So it's like people that make jokes about things that like are like it's like pushing the boundaries of it. That's like my definition of comedy. I like Ivy Woke. I like fried like comedy. So I fuck with them.
You know what's so funny? Now that you mentioned Ivy Woke, my girl came to me this morning and she was like, "Oh my God, I found Christ's Instagram. Ivy Woke follows him." And she was like amazed about that. Like she was fanning out.
Dude, Ivy Woke is fucking sick. She's in that movie Nora. I think she's really funny. Her shit makes me laugh. And she comes to our shows sometimes. Like she's really cool. She's fucking funny. Dude, she's funny as fuck. But I like comedians that are like they're serious about the comedy. Because if you know about the history of comedy, it's like some like acting like I'm so fucked up. We drank so much. But
I'm
like,
so fucked up too.
remember like well, not if I remember, we weren't alive, but the fucking like Roman shit with the theater. It was like everything's either a comedy or a drama.
I feel like I remember it from a past life almost.
Yeah, like I was
know?
there, some shit.
You were
Like,
there,
yeah,
for
like
sure.
I'm
You
like
were
one of
there.
those guys that like died in Pompeii, like a statue of me somewhere like jerking off, like fucking like frozen in volcanic ash. I
You
feel like
think you were stroking your shit?
I was probably if I was alive back then. I mean, like probably, but not in this life. But back then, maybe.
Yeah.
Like if they were to discover my statue in Pompeii, like covered in volcanic ash, I'd be doing probably like some heinous shit.
Yeah.
Something not too bad.
Nothing better to do
Nothing
back
too bad,
then.
but like something like funny, like jerking off, taking a shit, something retarded.
Yeah.
But everything in life is either a comedy or a tragedy. So it's like I like comedians that take like it's like with comedy and with entertainment in general. It's like it's like entertainment is like something that was like it's a Coliseum type thing. Like it might be like a little bit of a smaller scale now because they made TikTok, so everyone thinks they're an entertainer now because there's fucking TikTok. But there are real entertainers and there are fake entertainers. When you see Jay Leno go on stage for like to do his talk show, that guy's fucking entertaining.
That's a real entertainer.
That's a real entertainer.
Yeah.
He gets dressed up. It's just a setup. He brings people in. It's Coliseum style, and that's how I feel like these like comedians that I like they operate in this way where you might go to the Coliseum to watch like some gladiators and some guy's fucking head gets splattered open. It's like, I like when the shit, like, even like, we're not like barbaric nowadays. We're not going to kill people, but I like when stuff like is pushing the boundaries. So that's why I think that I like the comedians. I like Nick Rochefort. I like him a lot. Alex Schultz. I like comedians.
Now, this is like way further ahead than a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. But since we're already on the topic, how in the fuck did the Sam Hyde collab come around?
Bro just DM'd me on Instagram, told me he fucked with my music. He was like a fan. I was like, bro, I fuck with your comedy. I've been watching him since I was in high school before when he was on Adult Swim. I saw shows on Adult Swim and I was like, dude, this guy's fucking funny. And he hit me up, said he wanted to do a song, so we linked up. My boy Julian set the whole thing up, and we linked up, made this song. I like wrote like a lot of songs, so did my friend Julian, and it was like an Anthony Fantano disc because Anthony Fantano would be hating on me because he's fucking lame. But I mean, that's obvious that he's lame or whatever. But like, you know, we made that song, and honestly, it was sick. And then he let me like keep all the money from the song too.
Really?
And he also paid me to do the song.
What a guy.
Dude, great guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Really nice guy. He like held it down, bro, and I was, you know, it was cool.
Now, one of the things that I want to bring up, a lot of people view the Sam Hyde collab in a negative way. I wouldn't say a lot, but some. I got a few comments when I posted for questions that were like, why does he collaborate with Sam Hyde? People view him in a negative connotation. Why do you think that is? And like, how would you respond to those people?
I think that people view him in a negative connotation and that everyone has the right to their own opinion. And I won't say anyone's wrong or right for doing that. But I understand that people just like take like certain things like very seriously, and certain things people say, it might like offend them. There's people that get offended by things that I say in my songs all the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's probably people that message Sam like, yo, why are you working with Christ Dillinger? This guy's like an ex-drug dealer. And he like, you know, he went to jail before and all this like other crazy shit. It's like, okay, like people all have their own opinions and shit like that. But I think that in life, the best thing that we can do is to be like understanding and come together as one, especially like us as like people that like live in like America.
Yeah.
Like we got to like unite. And I feel like you don't got to unite with some people are like objectively fried, but then there are people that are just like, you know, just like making stuff. And I think that like when we take away the right from people to make what they want, then we enter into like a realm where it's not like we have to like everyone has to have their right or freedom of speech to say and do what they want.
Yeah.
And when you start taking away people's rights, like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, it's like we're entering into the realm of like some shit that's like not just like not American, because you know America's cool, but it's just here right now. But it's like it's as human beings, we have the ability to reason to speak.
100%.
The fact that we all have the ability to speak means we have the right to speak, because no one gave you that ability to speak. Your voice is your voice. Whatever you want to say, that's on you. And that's like whatever you want to say, you can say that. So I feel like trying to like control what people are saying is just kind of like an impediment on like people's like natural right to be a human being. So the way that I'll fight for is like someone's like right to be like trans or gay or whatever they want to do, because I have plenty of like trans friends and gay friends. Like some of my closest friends are like trans or gay or whatever else. You know, it's like you can't like just go through life just trying to like silence people or like stop what people are saying. So I feel like people are just like, people have their right to like voice their opinion on me collabing with him. But at the same time, as much as I've known him, he's been a very nice guy, been very cool to me. And he's honestly been a very stand-up guy. As compared to like a lot of people that I've met in the entertainment industry, he's probably one of the nicest people I've met. He like paid me to do the collab. And then he also let me keeps all the royalties from the songs. And he always checks up on me, make sure I'm doing good, you know, just like hits me up, like see what's going on. And I'm friends with people like, well, like I said, I'm cool people like, across the board. So, but just like, you know, he's definitely one of like my nicer friends for sure. So you have the right to criticize, you know, me or whoever else for doing whatever, but that's the reason why I keep working with him, or why I have worked with him in the past, is because he's just genuinely like he's a sweetheart. He's a sweet guy. And a lot of people that he employs are people that are like gay or like, you know, like whatever else. Like he's honestly just like, I think people just have their like opinions and things on the internet. And when you see something on the screen, it's like hard to differentiate it from real life. So you're going to think whatever you want. But like, you know, it's up to you to think whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you can't think whatever you think.
I mean, I think it's very easy for people that only see someone through a screen on the internet to misconceive how they really are.
Exactly, because they don't actually know them. And there's people that misconceive me. They think I do all, like people think all kinds of crazy things about everyone. People think things that never even happened just because they do. And, you just can't like, it's like when you're like in this field, I feel like low key, sometimes you just kind of like get like numb to the constant like harpings of people that just like don't even know you. Like people, there's everyone, I'm not going to lie, every single person I've ever worked with, at least like 5 to 10 people hit me like, yo, don't fuck with this person. Doesn't matter who it is. It could be anyone. It's like literally anyone. I like anyone I've ever worked with. There's always people in my DMs like, yo, don't fuck with this person. So I just take all that shit with a grain of salt because that's just how people are. Niggas be hating you.
You'll never please everyone on the internet.
You'll never please everyone.
Never.
You'll never please everyone.
Do any of the negative comments or that kind of response ever bother you?
Not really, because to be honest, I don't use my phone that much. But I do hope that everyone that fuss with me knows that like I wish that like I could like make all of you happy.
Yeah.
If I could simultaneously make everyone that likes my music happy, I would. But I don't know if that's possible. And to be honest, I never even planned on being like a big artist or doing anything this crazy with my music. I literally just started making this shit in like my house with my friends because that's just like what I do because I'm black. We all rap. We're black people. We be rapping. I've always been rapping my entire life. And this just like blossomed into some shit that like I feel like I'm really blessed and I thank God every day for it. But like, like I never like fathomed that this shit would like come this far, to be honest. So
yeah. Now, let's go back a little bit to even before you started making music. What was your life like growing up? Where are you from?
So I was born in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Essentially what happened was my mom had me, and then it was with my biological father, who I'm not very close to at all. Like I actually like don't know him. Like I know him, like we've talked, but I don't know him at all. And my mom had me, and she moved to America as soon as she had me because she wanted to give me a better life. She thought that if I stayed in Jamaica, that my life I wouldn't be able to like reach my full potential. Yeah. So she went to America and started going to school, and I just pretty much like grew up with my grandma, my grandpa. Until I was like 8 years old, I was pretty much just like with my grandparents the entire time, and they had like a farm. So I grew up on a farm until I was 8. Yeah, and then
sounds pretty dope.
And then my mom came to visit me like once or twice. Remember, she came one time when I was like 5. Saw the Tarzan movie, and the soundtrack was Phil Collins, and he was doing that song "You'll Be in My Heart," and I always remember like, damn, my mom came to see me. Took me to the movies, that Phil Collins song was playing, and it was about like someone being in your heart even though they're not there. And I was like, damn, I don't know, like that shit. I still think about that shit. The other night, I was listening to that song for whatever reason. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I texted my mom. I was like, yo, remember when we saw the Tarzan movie? That was dope. When I come visit you, I'm gonna take you to see a movie. And she was like, yeah, son. That would be lit. My mom be up all night too. So like, I just like, I don't know. That was my childhood. And then I moved to America, and then I fucking moved to Bridgeport, Connecticut, and we were living like in the projects for a while. And I met a lot of my close friends when I was living in the projects, and I kind of like got like a feel for America, like on like the very like bottomest scales, like a fucking like first generation immigrant. I was like just like out there, and I got like acquainted with like a lot of underbelly type shit of like America. And then when I was like 16, my mom, she had gotten a degree and she was working the whole time. We're living in the project. She's saving her money up. She bought a house in a nice neighborhood in Connecticut. And we moved to that house. And then that was like when I was like a sophomore, I think, in high school. And then I just like lived like pretty much like the opposite lifestyle I was accustomed to. I was like in the suburbs, like a bunch of like, for lack of a better term, like white people. Yeah. And like shit like that. I was like out there. And it was cool. So I started bringing my friends from the hood to the suburbs. So I had the hood niggas.
Great connection to make.
It was awesome. Yeah. And it's funny because I just like, I don't know, I feel like that like mix of like both of those worlds kind of gave me like a good like outlook on like what like being an American, like is like being like on the very bottom and then being like not at the very top. I think being at the very top is like low key like the slimmest outlook. Like if you're like at the very top of like America, you have no idea what's going on. For the majority of people. Yeah. I think like the upper middle class and then the very poorest people and then like everything in between that's the real America.
They're fighting the same fight.
Fighting the same fight. Yep. It's like people who are middle class or upper middle class, you might think like, oh, this guy's got it. they're living the same way you are if you're at the bottom, and then vice versa. We're all living check to check to support the lifestyle that we have. So I feel like that shit gave me a very like good view, and I met a lot of people that were like in that scheme of life, and I feel like I developed like a very good like outlook on what it was like to be like an American. And yeah, that was my upbringing pretty much. I played basketball. So my parents would work all the time, so I would always like look after my little sister.
Yeah.
And then I pretty much just like would be with my little sister like all the time because my parents were always at work. But then also when I was living in, like in the projects, like a lot of people that lived there, they were like selling drugs and doing graffiti and shit. And I definitely like got caught up. Like from when I was like 12, I was like selling drugs and I was like doing graffiti and just like doing like things like that. And then
That's a young age to start all that.
Well, that's normal.
Really?
Where I'm from, that's normal.
That's really young, bro.
When I was 12, I knew niggas that kill people.
Wow.
I mean, dead. No Tony Yayo.
So there was when you started, spraying graffiti and selling drugs, it wasn't like a threshold to cross for you. It felt normal.
It was completely normal.
How did that start? Like when you were 12, first time getting high or spraying graffiti or whatever you did to get delinquent the first time, like how did that even happen?
I was leaving school one day and some nigga was smoking some weed and he was like, yo, hit this shit. And I just hit it.
And it was that easy.
I didn't even get high the first time I smoked. I never got high until I was 15. I was hanging out with my one of my best friends. My boy Anthony Lancey is an Italian guy that I grew up with. That's one of my closest friends that we grew up together. And I remember one time me and him were some friends. We were smoking in the attic, and in the attic, not the addict, in the attic. And then it was Vanilla Kush. I'll never forget. I hit that shit and I got high. And we were walking home, and it felt like this is an old ass movie. I don't know if you ever saw The Bionic Man.
That sounds so familiar.
It's a super old, really popular movie. I'm a movie buff. I love movies.
I don't think I have because I've only seen like more recent movies, but
It's called The Bionic Man. This nigga, he gets in an accident and they say, we have the technology to rebuild him. And they rebuild him with like all kinds of like robotic parts. And he's walking at one point in the movie and he's moving really fast, but it feels really slow. And when the first time I ever got high, that's how it felt. Felt like I was moving fast, but if I was moving really slow in my head. And I walked all the way home. And I'll never forget the first time I ever got high. I threw on Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. And I listened to the whole album walking home. And I got about halfway home. I was like on Madison Avenue. I was walking from Park Avenue. And I was crossing through to go, what's that street called? It's I forget what Wayne Street in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And I'm walking up the street and that song On the Run comes up. It's like a fucking song. It's like all like, it's like bass. It's like a very like early version of like EDM low key, but like kind of like slowed down. But like Pink Floyd, they're crazy. So they made that shit. But like I was really fucking high and that song came on and I just like remember walking home On the Run. Crazy, bro. That was crazy.
sounds like a very fun first time getting high.
Yeah, so even before that, I forgot. So we're in my boy's attic. He's Asian. We're smoking this weed in the attic. His mom comes upstairs. She don't speak no English. She starts yelling, whatever.
Bro.
She's fucking yelling. We can't even. She's like, yo, all you guys, get out of my house. Get out of my house right now. So she kicks us all out of the house. We get kicked out of it's like fucking like a Harmony Korine movie.
Yeah.
We get kicked out. I'm like fucking, I'm young, dude. I'm young. Like I look retarded. I'm on the street. This is my first time getting high. My outfit is ridiculous. I'm wearing like some Hollister and shit. Like I look crazy. She kicks us out. I start walking home. We're walking home. We're walking so fucking fast. Like it's so vivid for me. I just remember it. That was really vivid, but it's just so great. We're walking so fast. I look so crazy. I don't know. It was crazy.
How fast after you started smoking did your drug use escalate? Like, did you ever experiment with other stuff?
When I was in high school, I did like all kinds of shit. I did a shit ton of acid. I did a lot of mushrooms. I did a lot of Molly. Even though the Molly we were doing, I don't know if it was really Molly. It might have been like meth or some shit because it was like.
Were you doing just like X pills or what were you doing?
We had a plug that we would like. I would hang out. So there's like a drug dealer I knew. We'd hang out in his basement all the time, and all my friends would just come through, and we would just like get fly and just like get high and just like chill and play like COD and like shit like that. And he like, you know how it is with the plug. The plug just be getting shit in. So you pull up one day, plug's like, yo, I got these mushrooms, and then plug's like, yo, I got this Molly. And the plug's like, yo, nigga, what's up? I got this Sherbinski. Like, the plug just be getting shit. So one day the plug had a bunch of Molly, and I was like, fuck it. So we also, like, something about like plugs, you realize is like, you hang out with the plug, he always finds some way to get you selling shit for him.
Yeah.
So I would be selling shit for this nigga unwittingly while also chilling in his crib, and he has some Molly. So I'm eating the Molly, and I'm selling it to other niggas that I know, because I know more people, and then he's putting me on. And I just don't even know if it was real Molly or not. I don't even know what the fuck that shit was. But I just remember one night we got like mad high on that Molly, and then we found a shopping cart, and like I jumped in it, and it pushed me down a hill, and I like fell over it, and I like fell out of it, and like a bunch of like money, like no. Who's the nigga? Acid. Who's the nigga who had the money fall out of his pocket?
Jim Jones, you got money falling out, baby.
No, Jim Jones. I fell out of this fucking shopping cart, and a bunch of money fell out of my pocket. And I was really high on this Molly, but that's when I started thinking it wasn't Molly, because I was like, damn, I didn't even really like feel that. But then there was the sassafras. There was like real Molly, like the actual like fire Molly we would do, because the town that I grew up in Bridgeport, Connecticut, that's where the gathering of the vibes was. So like bands like Fish and like Government Mule would play there, and I would go like watch these bands. They'd be like super sick, and I'm trying to think. Other bands played there too for sure, but like there would be like really good drugs in Bridgeport because there was like so many hippies there, and like that Molly that we were doing, I don't know if it was real Molly, because I've done like a lot of real Molly. I don't know if it was real Molly or not, but
I feel like, especially that early on, you would know if it was real Molly.
yeah.
So that almost tells me it might not have been.
I feel like real Molly is like almost like psychedelic.
Very.
When you're like high on some real Molly, it's like, then there are times I'll do Molly, I'll just be up.
The pure euphoria that pumps through your veins, combined with the total like the tracers and the visual enhancement, like when you're
when you're on some real Molly. So I feel like that shit definitely wasn't all real Molly, but plug came through. I don't know. We were just selling that shit. We were kids. When you're a kid, you just do stuff. But I definitely was doing a lot of shit when I was in high school. But I also went to like a madness school. See, I was very good at tests. I actually got one of the highest SAT scores in my state like ever. And like I just like I wouldn't really go to class that much, but I'd always show up for the tests and I'd do my homework. And I had like really high grades in school. Like I did very well in school. But I just like I definitely was like hanging out with like a lot of kids that were doing drugs, and I was definitely doing drugs when I was in high school. And I don't know if I should have been doing that, but I mean, like, life is life. You can't regret things when you're living your life, so you just gotta keep going.
I think any fucking around that you do when you're that young is like fair game.
Yeah, I was fucking around. I got caught. I was doing graffiti when I was a kid. I got arrested. I fucking got kicked out of my school. Got sent to an alternate school. I went to Longfellow Annex. That school was fucking hell. There'd be a food fight every day. Every single day we'd have food fights. I'm talking about like food, like cartoonish, like
full slinging it. Like
niggas like throwing like. I remember one time I threw this fucking this carton of milk. It landed on this girl's head upside down, and it all poured over her. And I got suspended for like a week.
Did she deserve it?
No, I was not aiming at her. My feeble arm couldn't reach my target. It was short. Dude,
that poor girl.
Food fights every day. It's funny when you're a kid. If like one person just like throws some food,
it's over.
Everyone just starts stirring it.
Yeah.
And then we'd do fights in the bathroom, running 30s. I fought so many niggas in the bathroom when I was in middle school. It was crazy.
Bro. It's so funny hearing you talk about this. Same thing happened to me. When I was in high school, I got kicked out. I had a 0.8 GPA. So they sent me to an alternative school where all the kids were drug addicts and like fiends and shit. Yeah. And it was the same shit. Fights in bathrooms every day, that kind of shit. Like, it was kind of fun, though.
It was hella fun.
Did you enjoy alternate school, like, more than regular school?
I honestly, I don't know. I feel like I never really went to school. Like, I was in school, like, a good amount. But, like, alternate school was cool. But, like, the kids that were there and then the curriculum, it was just so slow.
Yeah.
Like, funny thing about me is I really fuck with school. I really fuck with history. I fuck with science. I fuck with math. I'm actually like good at all those things. I fuck with writing. And it's like, I actually really enjoyed school. I was a kid, I'd be at home. Maybe it's because like, you know, I don't like how I am, but like, I get like obsessed over things. Like really, I take like special interest in shit. Like, and I remember like when after school, I would read the full textbook. Almost every textbook I've had in school, I've read the entire thing. I would just read the textbook, and then I go to
purely
school
out of interest.
Yeah, and then I go to school the next day, and they're teaching it, and it's like, well, I already read this shit, so I don't care. So then it's like, I'm not gonna even go to class. But then when I was going to that fucking alternate school, everyone was so fucking like stupid that like I just felt like mad. Like it was like insane how like behind everything was.
Yeah.
And then I also felt like kind of depressed because I was just like, damn, these niggas are like mad stupid. I was like, you're never gonna be able to do like. It's like I don't know. Like it's. I just felt like it was just too crazy. But then when I was in 7th grade, they took because I went to Classical Studies Academy. I kicked out of there with the Longfellow Annex, the alternate school. The city I'm from, they decided like, oh, alternate schools are fried, which they are.
They are.
So they fucking knocked my school down and built a brand new school and merged everyone together. And that school is called Caesar Battaglia. And we had smart boards in every classroom and all kinds of crazy shit. And then that's when school like started getting like really fun for me because there was like so much like shit going on.
Yeah.
And that's when I really started like 7th, 8th grade. I really started like caring about school like a little bit more, even though I still wasn't showing up that much. And then I got into like a decent high school.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, it was like the alternate school wasn't that bad, but I definitely feel like I met a lot of shady characters when I was going there. I'm still cool with a lot of them, but you know, like I just feel like I could have probably been like doing like some better shit with my time than
For sure,
yeah,
but
to be honest.
fuck it, dude. You're young. What did you like finish high school or like how far did you go with education?
I finished high school, and
Hell
then
yeah.
I went to college, and then
It's a lot further than me.
yeah, and I dropped out when I was in college.
What was it about college that made you drop out?
It was too expensive, and I was selling a bunch of drugs, and I was selling drugs to pay for my schooling, and then I started making so much money selling drugs that I was like, fuck school. I started selling drugs to pay, because I used to always sell just like pocket money. I never really have a job. And then I got a job, and then I went to college, and my shit was so expensive, even with the scholarship type shit that I was getting because I had good grades. And I was like, damn, my job can't support all this shit. So I started like selling drugs, and then I was really good at it. And I started
What were
making
you selling?
like weed, pretty much everything: weed, Xans, perks, Molly, coke, crack, whatever. I was heroin sometimes before. I've like pretty much, but I was young, but I was like, I was just selling like whatever. And I just remember like, I was making so much money. I was like, because all my friends were like always older than me. And these guys that I was friends with, they're like really drug dealers. So they just like kind of like showed me the method. But then I feel like it's weird. So like guys were older than me and they were really drug dealers, but everyone that was my age in my generation type shit and like down, they were like really doing drugs. So it's like people that were older than me knew how to really sell drugs, but people that were older than me, you know, they weren't really doing drugs like that, like millennials. They're not doing drugs like that. Gen Z people really fucking do drugs. So when I was selling drugs, it's like the older niggas put me onto it, and the people that were my age were really trying to do drugs.
You were in the perfect middle ground.
I was in the perfect middle ground.
Yeah.
So I was making so much money because everyone my age and younger were really, because we're the tweaker generation. Like people do fucking, like they didn't have niggas like Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
There was no Juice WRLD before Gen Z.
Yeah.
There was no, that nigga, that font of nigga didn't exist. That's a new font. Not crackhead, but drug addict, cool rapper guy.
Just like a casual drug addict.
Like a Lucky. Those niggas didn't exist before.
Yeah.
So like when I was selling drugs, I was making mad money because these niggas are fly. Niggas have money. They're not gonna try to rob you. They're really tweaking. They're cool to hang out with. It was a prime time to be a drug dealer.
Yeah.
For sure. In the 2010s. That was a dope time to be a drug dealer. Low key, I feel bad every time I hear a nigga come out rapping about like trapping and shit like that. I'm like, damn, bro, it's not even lit anymore to be a trap rapper.
Yeah.
You might as well just be like a hype pop nigga or something. Like it's not, the trap shit is over. Like it was so lit before, it's completely cooked now. It's over.
What changed? What made you stop?
I started making more money off rapping than I was making off selling drugs.
Oh,
That was
it's
literally
a
the
great
change.
reason to stop.
One day I used to live in Miami for a little bit. One day I was in Miami and I started like fucking like looking at like how shit was going with the music, and I was like, wait, this just like kind of like going like really fast. Like if I start really like paying, because I've played music my entire life. It's like one of the few hobbies I had when I was growing up. I play like violin, cello, guitar, and I was just like, damn, if I like really start like focusing on this shit, I could like probably like come up off it, you know? So
Yeah.
what was that? Is that acid?
That boy slumped,
Yo,
dude.
wake him up.
He can sleep. The mics don't get that, I don't think.
It's not gonna get that.
No, for sure not. No, that's
All right,
good,
let's cut
bro.
it out. All right,
That's
as long
quite.
as-
No, we don't even have to do any cutting. He's fine.
All right.
If he's comfy, bro, let him sleep.
all right, let him see.
He's
All
chilling,
right,
yeah.
I just want to get into
No,
mine.
you guys are on
I
tour.
know I was
He needs
sleeping
some rest.
earlier and I was like snoring and shit. So
Listen, bro, if there was something in the background that got picked up on the mics, I'm the kind of guy like, yo, I'm saying that shit.
Okay, fire.
So you guys are good.
I'm trying to be
bro.
respectful of
You
your
guys are good.
platform.
No, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, bro. Of
course,
But
dude.
also, don't worry about it. I got it.
All right,
You
sweet.
know? But he's good. Either way, though, so eventually the rap shit started to pick up. But how'd you even get into rapping? Like, where'd the music come in for you?
Well, my dad's from Alabama, and he's always really liked rap music. When I was growing up, I moved to America from Jamaica, so I wasn't really a big fan of rap in the beginning. But then, like, my dad, my stepdad is who I call my dad. So my stepdad I'm talking about, my dad.
Yep.
He was just, like, so, like, hard on getting me into rap music. He'd always take me on these long rides. We'd go fishing together and go hunting and shit, and he would always be playing nothing but straight rap the entire time we'd be hanging out. My dad would hang out with me all the fucking time. Like, it was sort of, when I was a kid, I used to be annoyed at how much my dad wanted to hang out. My dad would always want to fucking hang out. And we're just going fishing and hunting and we're riding around the hood, meeting niggas that he knows. And I'm like, God damn, what the hell is my dad doing? But he just kept playing this rap music shit in the car. And I was like, yo, this nigga, he might be onto something. I felt the first rapper I started fucking with that my dad showed me was Gucci Mane. He showed me
Fuck
Gucci
yeah.
Mane when I was like 9 years old. And I was like, damn, this nigga's crazy.
That was that old Gucci, too.
That old Gucci.
Yeah.
And I was fucking with Gucci. That's one of my favorite rappers. My dad was showing me nonstop Gucci all the time. Tupac. I don't like Tupac. But he was showing me all kinds of crazy niggas. And that's how I got into rap originally as a kid. And then when you're in the hood, everyone in the hood raps. Whenever you see a group of black niggas, they're rapping. Niggas be rapping. You just stand in the circle, niggas be smoking blunts. You know, remember 5-5, L for L? Niggas don't even do that anymore. Niggas don't go L for L anymore. If a nigga texts me saying we're going 5-5,
It's a lost art.
I might block your number if you text me and say 5-5. Like, it's a lost art. It's gone. And I feel like that was when a lot of the best rapping was happening in my life, was when I was going L for L, 5-5, in the car, hot bossing with the guys. That's when I was really like rapping the most, I think, honestly.
Yeah.
That's when I was doing the most rapping. That's where the rap has started for me.
Do you remember when you first started like getting serious and actually producing music? And
Well, my homie Kyle, Lake Kyle, he's a rapper. He was a rapper, and I would like him and my other friends would rap, and I would just like hang out with them while, you know, just like hang out with them and shit, like they'd be doing shows and doing whatever else. And I remember one day he was recording in his room, and I would record him on Logic. I'd record him while he would like punch in and whatever in his booth, and then he was like, "Yo, you should make a song." And I made a song, and that was the first song I ever made. And I was just having fun, and I was like, I want to do another one. And I made another song, and I uploaded my very first song on SoundCloud. And the song, I like picked a name. I was like, oh, I'll be Christ Dillinger, because I used to work at an Italian restaurant, and one of the guys I used to work with, this Italian guy named Ronnie, very nice guy. He was like, yo, you got the kind of personality where you could be like a rapper. You should be a rapper. You should put like you should be Chris Dillinger, because my name's Chris. And I was like, well, I don't want people to like know my name. And he was like, okay, put a T on the end, you'd be Christ Dillinger. And I was like, okay, Ronnie. He said that shit, and it's like a joke at the time. Everyone laughed, but it like stuck in my head. And then one day I just fucking recorded a song at my friend Cal's house, and I just like said my name like over and over again. I kind of like punching in. I was just like punching in, just like saying the same thing kind of over and over again. And I uploaded it on SoundCloud, and that shit like went up. And like a lot of people like liked it. It got like a lot of streams. And I was like, oh, shit.
so your like first song popped off.
My very first song popped off, and I was like, damn, I should make like more music, I guess. And I was still selling drugs, so I just started rapping about like selling drugs. kind of just like some fun shit to do. And the songs just kept going up. And then I moved to New York City, met a few people in New York City that also made music, started doing shit with them. And then the shit just like panned out.
Now, before Bass and Negative Squad came along and you met Acid and the other homies involved, you were involved in another group.
Yeah, I was. I was in this group called Spider Gang.
Mhm.
And that was like when I very first started rapping. I was like in a group. It was like all these rappers were on a group called Spider Gang. And that group was cool. We did like we did 2 US tours. It was kind of short lived though, I'm not gonna lie. Like the group only lasted like I think like a year or two.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of different like artists that made like a lot of different like kinds of music. And we toured America twice and it was pretty sick. And then the group disbanded. And it pretty much was just like my favorite. It was like for my first album that I was like in that group, and then the group ended, and then after that I had to like it ended really suddenly, and everyone kind of like went their own way, so I kind of had to like figure out like what I was gonna do after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit was just I mean like shit just kind of like I just like kept putting out music and shit, and shit just like kept going well. But I remember that though we did those first 2 tours, and those were really fire tours. People were like really fucking with our music, and then the group just like ended like mad suddenly.
Yeah. How what was the sudden end of the group? Was it like someone's decision or just like a spontaneous like, hey, we should break off, or what happened?
It was kind of like a mutual decision between everyone,
Okay.
but it was very spontaneous. Like I don't think that if it was up to me, I would have wanted to end the group.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Everyone was kind of on the same page, and then when you're in a group with so many people, it's just like hard to maintain all these different personalities and shit under one roof. So
Yeah.
the group just like ended. And then I don't think anyone was ever mad about it. Like we were all still like cool and shit like after it ended. Like to a certain degree, like you can't keep up with like 16 people for the rest of your life. But it's like
You can maintain a good few though.
yeah, exactly, good few. So the shit ended, and then that was pretty much it. Everyone like kind of like went their own ways, started trying to like do their own thing.
Yeah. Now, from your POV, because we already heard about his, but how'd you meet Acid Souljah?
So I met Acid. So one of my friends told me about a rapper named Chris Tuizi, and then I started checking out Chris Tuizi's music, and I saw he had a bunch of songs with people like Xavier, so based in Acid Souljah, and I'm listening to all this music, and I'm listening to Acid's music, and I'm like, damn, this is fire. Like him and Chris, both of their music, like it really stood out to me. And I was like, I'm gonna hit these guys up to collab because the group I was had just ended and shit. And I was like, I'm like, even when I was in like Spider Gang, my music was always the most different. In my opinion, maybe not in everyone else's, but I think that like the kind of music I made, it was like traditional like trap, like internet, like cloud type rap, and then everyone else's music was like kind of like a little bit more like hardcore to mine.
Yeah.
So I always kind of like felt like a little bit out of place. And then when I heard these guys' music, I was like, yo, this shit kind of sounds like the kind of shit like I'm trying to like make.
You felt like you fit in better.
Yeah, shit that's like influenced by people like like Space Ghost Perp and like Ruben Slick or whatever. So or like like whoever else, like Lil B, just like classic like underground like rap music. So I was like, yo, these guys are sick. I want to collab with them. So I started like making music with Chris and Acid, and then we just kept making more songs together. And then me and Acid were like, yeah, we should just do like a whole tape together because me and him started putting songs out together. The first song we put out did really good. Second song also did really good. We were like, fuck it, let's do a tape. So then me and him made this like album called Acid Christ, and that was like a really good project. Like it was like one of my like best performing projects. And I was like, dude, this shit is super fire. I really like working with this guy. Like I feel like our music, it meshes very nice. Like kind of gave me like Suicide Boys vibes, but like not like lame.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Suicide Boys are lame, but I'm just saying like, like it's like I felt like we were like Suicide Boys, but like more timely to the time that we were in when we were doing that.
Yeah.
Because obviously Suicide Boys is one of the most popular groups ever, and they kill shit all the time.
For sure.
But I'm like, I feel like we were like on some shit like that for ourselves now. Where it's like we're both like individual artists, but we come together, we make like fire shit together. And then we just kept working together. And it was just like he came to New York, we hung out a bunch, and then we went on tour. And then bro moved in with me in the city, and we just kept making songs. It's just been like, honestly, it's like perfect since then. I can't lie.
Fuck yeah. Well, I mean, what do you say we get Acid back on the show and run it back as a duo, eh?
Yeah, I'm super down for that.
Let's fucking get it.
Bring him through.
Yeah, we do have to wake him up. Hey.
Yeah, it's time for you to come back.
You want me to keep rolling? I was going to take another shot. Alrighty. Ladies and gents, here we are back, and we're all at the table, reunited. Now, I'm really like, I tried to structure this as best I could because I want to hear collectively what it's like when you guys came together and made Bass Negative Squad.
I feel like it's just like a culmination of like friendship and good ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We came up with it on tour, and like you see like kind of like the synchronicity, synchronization
Yes.
of us with our friends. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And kind of like how locked in we are, and I think that's just like kind of what it all stands for. You know?
Mm-hmm. Do you guys like think there's something different about this group versus previous rap groups you guys have been a part of?
Yeah, definitely. Like I think it's like something that like we're both a lot more passionate about, and I think that it's something that like it feels a lot more like at least for me, a lot more real and a lot more like something that I can like really entrench myself in.
Yeah. You feel the same way?
I think that Bass Negative Squad, as compared to other rap groups, we just we really care about music.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, really care about music. Everyone in this group, we really actually love music. We all have our own styles and our own like passions when it comes to this music shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not all the same, but like we draw from the same like substance pool, and we really fuck with music.
I feel like, at least from what I've seen as just a listener, a lot of rap groups don't work out long term.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you guys are working out long term?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
It's already been like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
You know? And it just continues to grow and expand into a bigger thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this tour right now. And, you know, we got new members joining. You know, we just added Swagzilla yesterday. You know, and there's always new things around the corner. New
You
surprises.
recruited a new member yesterday.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, our homie. He's been our friend for a while, but we all wanted him to be a part of the group. We've been like doing like more and more things in collaboration with him, and also he's like been doing his own thing, even like outside of like anyone, just like putting his music out and just like reaping the rewards of it. So yeah, we got Swagzilla and BNS now. We're moving like BNB before SGP went crazy.
Yeah.
But he's not crazy though. Shout out SGP, but he might be a little crazy. But it's still shout
like
out SGP though. We moving like black. We moving like little baby and them niggas in Atlanta. That's how we moving.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we moving like them niggas.
Now, one of the things that I feel like might be difficult is like, before you guys really started collaborating, you both had really strong individual identities, and you still do. But as you continue to collaborate as a group, do you think that's something that's like hard to maintain, or do you guys still like manage to keep your own thing going?
I think we don't have a hard time maintaining it at all, actually. I think we both do like our own stuff separately, like, and show each other it, and we get stoked on it.
Yeah.
I don't think that like there's really like a disconnect in that way. Like I feel like when it comes to me and him making our own music, we get like better at making it because of our collaborations.
And you know what? Shout out to everybody that fuck with him and everybody that fuck with me, because everyone that I've met like through him has shown me the utmost love, and I feel like a lot of my friends too. I'm thankful because they've also showed him a lot of love. And I think that we both do our own thing. Like he's like, you know, like we're like in like different like spheres with the music shit, kind of with our solo shit. But I feel like everyone that I know that like likes my music, they fuck with Acid, and everyone I've ever met through him has showed me the utmost respect and fucks with me. And I think that it's not hard for us to do our own thing because the people that we fuck with, they're indiscriminate with the way they show their love.
Yeah. What would you guys each say is like your favorite thing about collaborating with the other?
My favorite thing about rapping with Acid is he never gives a bad verse. Every time I do a song with Acid,
You're undefeated.
His verse is at par with mine or better. It's like he never gets a bad verse. He really tries on every song, and he's always down to make a song, and he's always making his own music too. If me and him might not make a song for like 3 or 4 or 5 days, but then like where he's working on his own shit while I'm doing my own shit. So collabing with him is cool because I put a lot of music out, and it's hard to collab with someone when you put a lot of music out because they have to also be someone that puts a lot of music out, or otherwise it gets like overwhelmed. You know, like it gets like washed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with what he says, and another part that that I really like a lot is like hearing the end result. Like when the song's all said and done, hearing it back, that's one of my favorite things. Because we always be like, yo, it's one of them ones.
You guys really contrast each other in a very, very good way.
Yeah, we don't even make songs.
Thank you.
We won't even make a song if we think it's not gonna be like a banger.
Yeah.
Or like we only make songs when we feel like the world needs it. If it's not gonna be a banger or be something that people need to hear, we're not just making like filler songs. We're not on some One Piece shit.
Yeah.
We're like on some like real. I know Mo is hating on One Piece. I'm sorry, all the One Piece fans.
There's like 1,000 episodes, isn't there?
Yeah, I've watched every
Too many. I
episode.
don't watch that.
I've
Shit's
watched
fucked
every
up.
episode. I'm locked in on it, even though
Really?
it's bullshit. Yeah, I know.
It's a deep commitment.
I know. I'm fried.
Are you a big like anime guy?
I love anime.
Interesting.
My favorite is Cowboy Bebop.
You like anime?
Not really.
He hates anime.
I feel the same way. I can't get into it personally.
Me neither.
It's like
cool though.
it is cool and I respect it, but like I don't know what it is. I can't get invested in an animated storyline.
It's just not for me. Like, I respect it, but
Yeah.
you know, I just can't like. I don't watch a lot of things, to be honest. It's kind of hard for me to watch something from start to finish unless I'm really like interested in the topic or like the story.
You're picky with it.
Just kind of hard for me to get into. I've seen some that I liked, but not a lot.
Besides each other, obviously, who are your guys' like favorite artists to collab with? Oh, you're ready for this one.
I love making music with Zedokai. I like making stuff with Rosalie Du 38. That's my producer from Paris. He's produced my last mixtape, and then he's also produced my last EP, and he's also produced my next like 2 or 3 albums. I love this guy. I like making music with 10K Brody based, Ash One Plug, Ben, the DEA, Booby Holiday, pretty much all the BNS guys. I love making music with them. I like making music with Marjorie, Evermore Unlimited, Matt Prox, my Proxy School.
Fuck yeah.
But we only made. Hold on, let me think. Oh, I like making music with Party Boy 69. Trying to think, who else do I like making music with?
I feel like I haven't heard you say Neff yet, but you guys do
Fetish.
a lot together.
Oh, I'm blanking. I'm just talking. Neff, come on, obviously that's love making shit with Neff. That's my fucking dog. He's been like a consistent fixture on like every mixtape and album I've dropped for like the last like since I met him.
Yeah.
And we got a whole mixtape / album together. No, actually, yes, album. We have a whole album together. That's just fire. Who else do I like making music with? Oh, Bass Plug. CP. I almost forgot to say CP. That's a big one. He produced my he produced like 3 albums for me. There's Evil in New York. There's a Nuke in This Club. And then there's Evil in This Club. All my like EDM / house projects that like kind of like push my music up to the next level.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to make that kind of music, and then CP started making those beats for me, and then like we just like got it going. Who else? I think that I didn't forget anyone.
I feel like you covered your bases pretty well.
Yeah.
What about you?
Obviously, smoke dope. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, obviously. And then my other guys, you know. But yeah, this guy's definitely my favorite person to make music with. So
Yeah. I feel like, sorry, I lost my voice.
You're good.
I feel like he covered a lot of the people that I like to work with too, you know, like all the BNS guys, Zato, Swagzilla, you know,
Swagzilla.
all of our guys in BNS. He said everyone's names already, so I'm gonna keep going with new ones, you know. My boy Marcus, my boy Two Chainz, Free Two Chainz.
Free Two Chainz.
Two Shanes, not two chains.
Yeah, Two Chainz.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
Shades.
Just making sure I'm hearing it right. Okay.
Yeah, no. We got a lot of classic songs. My boy Chris Too Easy.
Oh, shout out Ghostface Kush too.
Yeah.
I met him the other night.
Yeah, I made a bunch of songs with him last night. Yo, shout him out. He a real rapper.
Shit is fire.
He's a real ass rapper. And shout out NetArb too.
Yeah, my boy Chris Too Easy, you know. You know, he shouted out like everyone, you know. I'm just saying the names that he forgot.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like
I didn't say Chris Too Easy.
Yeah, no.
Yo, Chris Too Easy top 3.
I feel like you guys
Chris
definitely
Too Easy.
just said Chris Too Easy. Like,
I said it.
Did I
am
not
I
say
tweaking
that?
or did they just say Chris Too Easy?
I don't know. I'm fucked up, but if I didn't say
But we
it,
gotta
just
Shout out to
we
Chris
got-
Too Easy.
Chris
again.
Too
we
Easy
gotta
is a
shout him
fucking
out,
goat. That's
it's
the goat.
Exponentially.
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 Love Chris.
Exponentially.
It's my guy.
You know,
Love Chris.
shout out Chris Too Easy, Free Two Chainz. That's like the main things I have to say about that.
Yeah.
You know, with that question.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You boys ready to answer some fan questions?
Oh, absolutely.
Random.
Bring it
Now,
on me.
I posted on Twitter like I always do when we have a fun guest coming on, and I asked all the viewers, which I saw you guys both repost, and I want to say I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, of course.
I have a lot of artists come on and they don't repost it, and I don't require that because I get it, but I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for showing
I'm
love.
trying to hear the questions
Dude,
every
I
day.
I got some bangers pulled,
You
bro.
know,
I
I'm
don't
trying
even tweet, bro, but I saw you tweeted that. I had to repost it.
exactly.
Appreciate
you know.
that. Thank you guys.
I don't mind answering questions because every day is a question,
Yeah,
and we have an answer every day.
that's wise. We wake up and answer every single day.
That was based.
Wow. All right, here we go. I got a question for Christ, and then I got a question for Acid, and then we got a lot of joint questions. after.
Okay.
So Christ first. This question is from Axioma on Twitter, and he says, for Christ, are you having more fun now in music, or was it more fun back in the self-titled album days?
I'm definitely having the most fun right now with music ever, because for some reason the way that I rap is kind of like enmeshed into like the like underground like culture, I guess, or I don't know. I don't even know. I just feel like right now I'm having a lot of fun because I'm making like a lot of the songs that I always wanted to make when I first started making music, and now I have the actual capacity to do that because I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yep.
So yeah, nigga, definitely having fun more now. The self-titled album days were dope too. I was still doing my thing back then, but it's just like way better now because I have more resources.
Feels like you're dialed in more.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, I have the potential to do more shit now because I have more time and I have more, like, you know, money and shit, and that's definitely thanks to the fans. As long as like people keep like fucking with my music, I'll be able to like keep making like better music and having more fun, and it's definitely like paying off. So thank you guys for that.
Shout out the fans.
Shout out the fans.
We love the fans.
We love the fans.
I could tell you guys do. You guys are very like interactive with your fan base.
I love the
Thank
fans.
you.
You know, it's something that I
We
feel like a lot of
try.
artists don't do.
We really try. That means a lot.
Fuck yeah. Now, Acid, for you, I got a question coming in, and this is from Halen on Twitter. And Halen says, how'd you, actually, this is like a two-part question.
Okay.
Part one, how'd you come up with the name Acid Souljah?
My homeboy gave me that name.
Really?
When I was in high school, we were doing a bunch of acid together.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing way more than he was. He was like, yo, you're like the fucking acid soldier. I was like, yo, it's a good rap name.
Mm-hmm.
This is literally the origin.
Yeah. It was just something that was like bestowed upon you almost.
Yeah, pretty
you know?
much.
You earned it like a knight,
Yeah.
you know? Now, the second part of this question, when did you first perform?
Like my first show ever.
Mhm.
So at this poop ass venue in Houston called Super Happy Funland. Fucking sucks. Swagzilla knows what I'm talking about. Super Happy Funland, some garbo. I think it was, I want to say 2022 or 2021. It was like very early. I was like 19 and I still lived with my mom, I think. Like 18, 19. I moved out when I was like 19, so that had to be like 2021 or 2022. It was a long time ago.
Super Happy Funland.
I will say that my friend Bass Plug that DJ'd that show is still around today. You know,
Shout out Bass Plug.
He made it out of Super Happy Funland.
Yeah, we made it out of Super Happy Funland. If you're in New York City, I would say the equivalent of Super Happy Funland is the Living Gallery. The Living Gallery. Played there too.
You guys look traumatized by that spot almost.
I won't go there again.
Ever.
What was so bad about it?
You always get sick every time you go.
There's no stage, there's no ventilation.
There's no stage.
But it is a legendary venue, nonetheless.
They've had a lot of good artists come through there.
A lot of lit people.
And a lot of people that aren't that good.
You just got to get grimy for him, I guess.
Yeah, that place is gross.
Fuck.
The bottom of your pants.
I've done it like once. I've done Living Gallery like once. I did Super Happy Funland like twice. I went back.
I'm such a germaphobe. If I got sick at a venue, I feel like I would never go back if I was in your
That's why I'm not ever going back there.
Yeah.
I'm never going there.
Smart thinking.
You will never see me there.
That shit. Next question we have is for both you guys from Fortune's Favorite. And he says, is it a bad idea to consume certain drugs to help you get musically creative?
No. Next question.
I think it depends. You shouldn't do like meth.
Sure.
But like smoking a joint or eating some shrooms gets you like a little bit artsy. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do whatever drugs you want. I'm not your parents.
Yeah, that too.
You can do whatever you want. Who the even knows? I don't know. I like Nirvana. Kurt Cobain was doing heroin. I'm not saying do heroin, but I mean like he did that, and I still listen to his music. And so does everyone else.
Do whatever you gotta do, but you know, health is wealth. That's part of being based.
Yeah, definitely don't die and stay positive for sure. But like, whatever you're gonna do is whatever you're gonna do. My opinion. I'm just like I'm funny phone guy. Like
funny phone guy.
I'm the funny phone guy. Like what am I gonna tell you? Like, you might be doing. There's people that are doing crazier drugs than me that make more fire music than I make. Yeah. And I listen to their music. I'm like, holy shit, this is sick.
This guy's on to
You're
something.
more than the funny phone guy, man.
I am, but you know, I'm just being realistic. I mean, I wouldn't be the funny phone guy if I wasn't the funny phone guy.
You're a rapper. You're not the funny phone guy.
You're right. I might not be the funny phone guy, but I am low key the funny phone guy.
You can be both. You don't just have to be the funny phone guy.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
But people do drugs and shit. Like, I don't know. Little Peep did hella drugs that but like his music is like some of my favorite shit ever.
Yeah.
If I don't know, I wish that Little Peep was still here making music and shit, but I guess just be safe with whatever drugs you're doing.
100%.
Whatever drugs you choose to do, be safe and make good decisions. Don't fall into peer pressure.
I like that insight. Next question is specifically for acid. Why do you drink so much iced coffee?
Yo, I'm productive. I'm consistent. Let's talk about consistency for a second.
Okay, let's get into it.
So every day for over like a year, I've been posting an iced coffee beverage on my story.
I noticed that.
It may be a chai sometimes. It may be a Nutella latte. Depends on where I am, what I have my access to. But every day, no matter how sick I am, no matter what the weather is, no matter how busy I am, I find time to get a cup of coffee. Why do we do this? It's called being consistent, having a routine. Every day, doing something that you love, it keeps you positive. When I'm at home every day, wake up, go get my coffee, walk back. I go outside. I get a walk. I get yummy drink. How could I be depressed? Be consistent. Have a routine. Why do you get so many iced coffees? Are you implying that I shouldn't have that many?
What are you writing, a book?
Yeah, what are you writing a book about me? If you want to write a book about me, ask him. He knows more.
I'm gonna ask you. Are you writing a book?
Yeah. But thank you for the question. It gave me the opportunity to segue into one of my favorite topics. What's your username on Twitter?
That was No Life Lad 1.
No Life Lab 1. You can clip this.
Thanks, No Life Lad. We really appreciate it. Next question we have is for both you guys, and it's from Zyrox. And
Whoa.
Zyrox, crazy name, I know.
Close to Cyrax.
Oh, bro. Dude, that guy's crazy. Oh, my God. How do you feel about, like, are you super tapped into lolcows and shit?
Oh, dude, absolutely. I'm stupid.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I don't even know if we can put this in the show. Do you know Blade? Only Leaves Me Blade?
You got...
Who's that?
Okay, never mind. We're
You-
going to talk about that after
Put
the
me
show.
on after. Put me
No,
on
we're going
after.
to talk about it after the show.
Wait.
No, my career's in jeopardy. No,
Put me
I have
on.
sponsors that love me.
Concept of being an Eskimo, bro, with certain people is not very nice.
I don't want to know about that either.
You got, but you would know about a lot of it. It's publicized.
Listen, I wouldn't care if me and my homie had sex with the same girl. That's, shit happens. I just don't want to know, and I definitely don't want it to happen at the same
See,
time.
but if you hit Lena the plug, you're gonna know about everything that's been hidden.
You think if you hit that shit, you just get like cumulative knowledge of everything that's happened? Like
I feel like if you hit that shit, you probably get
like
more opportunities like that.
I mean,
like Gojo's technique and like Jujutsu Kaisen. You just have like infinite knowledge just like pushed on you.
The people might want to see this now. We're not gonna give it to them.
Start a GoFundMe.
if we hit 100K, we're folding. Now, on the way out, both of you guys, you guys got anything to say to the people? Anything coming up you want to shout out?
Base Negative Squad. Thank you, SSL 3 on the way.
BNS.
Shout out Gobcast, Goblin. Shout out Christ Dillinger. Shout out all the homies, especially the ones here with us today that have been sitting here waiting for us to finish doing this interview while we get all f***ed up and talk about shit for hours. We got Zato Kai, Swagzilla, and Nazoki here with us today, and they mean a lot to us. They're good friends. Free Two Shanes. Shout out Chris Too Easy. Base Negative Squad. That's all I have to say.
My solo album's coming out soon. I know a lot of y'all really want those songs. They're about to come out. Acid Christ 2 coming out this fall.
That's true.
Europe tour in July.
That's true.
But yeah, my solo album's gonna be. You already know how I get down. So
You already know how geek it.
this next one though, there's Evil in Paris. Come on, let's get it.
You already know
It's
how
gonna
he
be-
get down, man.
You know how I get down, so you know what you finna get with me. This
Already
finna be like
know
the
how
Carter
you get
3
down.
coming out all over again.
like
Shout out all y'all for running that bass revival up. Shout out my nigga Zato Kai.
Yeah. Yeah.
Acid
you
Christ
know-
2 this fall, man.
You know how he get down.
And ayo, keep going my nigga 10K, man.
Yeah, 10K is the GOAT. Real Houston legend, Houston, we're here. Shout out all the homies from Houston and Texas. Shout out Area 52, 10K, Brody Bass, Ash One Plug, Ben Pay, Captain Swag, the whole team down there.
Captain Swag.
We on the Gobcast, man. Base Negative Squad. They never wanted to see us do this, man, but we doing it. Whoa. Let me tell you, man.
They're sharing jeans.
They sharing jeans, not us. I'll tell you, man, look. Listen, man. You thought I had one pair of underwear on today. I got two, bro.
Whoa!
I got two.
Not gonna lie.
Stop.
So do I.
Really? Whoa!
Whoa. You know how we get down, man.
We're spending our money on stupid shit like you wanted us to.
Wow.
Yeah. Haters sharing jeans. We got like 4 underwears on between the two of us.
I also went to Boise in the mountains. Were really nice.
Yeah, shout out Idaho.
Shout out
We want to go
Idaho.
play a show in Idaho.
Idaho.
I've heard very beautiful things about Idaho.
Whoa.
It's awesome. Boise is fucking sick.
Gotta pop out.
It's so sick there.
Man, I'm on
You
the
can see mountains from the whole city, white capped mountains all around. Beautiful.
man, I'm on the fucking Gobcast right now, bro.
We are on the
fucking
fucking
Gobcast
Gobcast
right
right
now.
now.
We're
bro.
here.
Thank you, man. Stop playing.
Should I build a gorilla nest? Stop.
Should build no, don't build a gorilla nest. Oh no.
Well, listen, boys, this has been an absolute banger of an episode. I
You're the
greatly
best.
appreciate you both coming on, and thank you guys for being great guests, bro. Seriously.
You're the
It
best.
was a pleasure
Thank
kicking it with you
for being
guys.
You're the
best
best, man.
interview ever.
Yeah,
Thank you
facts.
guys, for real.
My
I
favorite
appreciate
ever
it.
done.
Listen,
Ever.
anytime you guys are out in LA, please hit me up.
Yo, anytime
gotta link
you
up
in
again.
New York or wherever we
Yeah.
at.
I'm
please
coming back
come
this
to-
summer. I'll hit you guys up.
All right,
You're
we're gonna see you in
welcome
New
guests
York.
Wherever
Say
we
less.
are.
Say less.
You meet,
Say less, boys.
Yeah, come to New York. Go for
Yeah.
Fifi.
And all
Ah.
you back at the crib, thank you all for watching episode 110 of the Gobcast.
Whoa.
A whole
whoa,
110 episodes deep. That's over 2 years.
Whoa. Thank you. It's an
a
honor to
whole
be
lot.
here.
One of the most highly requested episodes ever. Absolute banger. Make sure to tap in with Acid Souljah and Christ Dillinger. All the links will be below. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Yeah, thank you.
Doses.